Welcome to Uncensored Minds, the world's greatest conversation. As we like to always start off each show, I want to let the people know this is not Good Morning America. This is not the Pacify Cast. This is not the Coddle Cast. We might say a couple things. So if you got sensitive ears, please exit stage left. And we're going to get into it. We're going to have some real honest conversations. And we're going to speak however we want to speak. This is our safe space, and you are allowed to agree, disagree, or agree to disagree, however that plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uncensored Minds. Don't think I'm angry. I feel marvelous. I feel marvelous. Remember that, Nell? Don't think I'm angry. I feel marvelous, man. Is everybody ready?
Yep. Wait. I'm ready. Let me just make sure my lips ain't dry. Cause Nell be having me over here being what's his name? With the white lips.
Oh,
Dave Chappelle.
Right.
I hate Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
He's so fucking corny to me.
With the white lips. What was he called? I forget that nigga name.
Cleophas, wasn't he?
Not Cleophas.
Not Cleophas.
I can't. Rocking and rolling, man. It's a beautiful night. It's just about to be a beautiful night. I feel good, man. I feel recharged.
I can't. It's about to be some shit popping off.
Niggas got their snacks, got their water, they wine.
Snacks, water, wine. That's the only thing we are missing is wine.
We all in here
It's about
tonight.
to be a good night, man. Welcome
This
to
is turning out to be. This going to turn out to be one of them episodes that you gonna look back on and you gonna either hate somebody on this cast
Oh, they already hate
or
me.
love somebody on this cast.
They already hate me.
Thanks.
Listen, people. Welcome to Uncensored Minds, episode 181, the world's greatest conversation. Guess what, y'all? I'm not saying the tagline because people don't fucking listen. And that's how we starting off with violence. I'm choosing violence tonight, man. People don't fucking listen. Clearly, the main two things in the tagline is what? Do not pacify, do not coddle. And then you know what they're going to say to me? Every other episode now. T, why you got to talk like that? Are you fucking shitting me?
And they wonder why my responses be what they be. I be trying to chill.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't be trying to be with the aggressor. But stop playing with people.
Are you fucking shitting me? That's all I want to know, man.
Stop playing with people like they can't respond.
Now, normally, I'll be chilling. Like, before I go back and watch the last week's episode, I'll be chilling. And sometimes I only go back to watch last week's episode when somebody says something that I said that I didn't say. So, we was having a conversation about purpose, right? Y'all remember this conversation, right?
Oh yeah.
And somebody said, well, you only said that the purpose is for her to suck your dick. That's all I said, y'all.
No, that is not all. And I think I even interjected.
You said it.
And I said
You was the one that said that. That's the
He
one that
did not
pisses me
even
off.
say it.
I didn't even say it.
Facts. I said it. I interjected like, well, you could be at least sucking my dick. And he agreed.
Right, I agreed, but I didn't say it.
Y'all be catching my strays.
Yo, but
crazy.
you know what's so funny about that? I can't even say those words. Because when I say those words, I offend.
You want to suck my dick?
Yeah, fact.
Oh, okay.
All right, so back to this purpose thing, and I'm gonna wrap this up in a nice little bow, man. I'm gonna wrap this up in a nice little bow for all the people, man. First and foremost, I'm speaking generally to people worldwide. If it was a personal thing, I would address you personally
Sure.
or off the podcast. You can't fucking beat me. Like, I don't be understanding like these kind of things. I don't be understanding. I'm confused.
We talking in general, and people be wanting to think it, take it and put it on their body personally. So I just take it as they live and file.
So when I
Everybody
speak,
talking about them.
so when I spoke about purpose, right? I said when you're with your mate, there should be some purpose. And this is where the confusion comes in because a couple of weeks ago, people said, I'm dating with a purpose. Oh, so you dating with a purpose, but when you're with your person, then there doesn't have to be any purpose. Like somebody, please make it make sense. Please, please. I'm getting confused. Like I'm really getting confused. I'm getting confused. And my whole thing about the purpose be like when you're with your person, you should have a certain level of connection. So if we're just together, but we're not having a meaningful conversation, but we're not physically touching, and this don't even have to be about sex, but we're not touching, you're not scooting your butt up on me, you're not putting your leg on me. I pay attention to body language a lot. So if you're not doing none of these things, can somebody tell me? I need answers. I just need somebody to tell me. If you're not doing nothing with your person, how are y'all together? What are y'all doing together? Because we also said we can go to the movie now. We also said we can go to the movies and nobody cares if we watch the movie or not. So if you're with your person, but y'all not doing anything together, are you really together?
I think it's the person. I think it's the couple. Some couples can be in each other's presence, be cool with that presence, and be cool. Some people might need more than just being there, and I just think it's about the person more or less anything else. Because you really could just be like, I ain't seen you in a week, and this is my day. This is our day. Just to really do nothing, just to vibe out. This is my Sunday. We laid up, we chill.
Cool. Oh, cool. I'm all for that.
Mm-hmm.
No. If I haven't seen my person in a week, if I haven't seen my person in a couple days, and she walked past me, and her titties is perky,
Yeah.
and her butt look nice,
Yeah.
you think I'm going to not want to put my hands on her?
Absolutely. Like we give. Some,
I don't
it-
understand
I think we all said it. Like we all at some point throughout all these 181 episodes said what our thing was.
Right.
My thing is leggings. If you walk past me with them, I'm definitely going to check for you. Football game can be on, basketball game can be on, the world could be on fire. I'm still going to check for you. So it's everybody got their personal thing. Even if we laying there and we not doing nothing, watching a movie, I might lean into you a little bit just to feel your skin, or you might lay on me and I put my arm around you and shit like that. Now that's cool. Sometimes things don't need to be said. Some people need the conversation along with the activity. See,
That was my whole point, is that everything don't have to be a deep conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Everything don't have to be we fucking and you sucking my dick. But can there be something?
be something.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think too, right now, like in today's like environment, a lot of people are just okay with being together, like just together in a relationship, not having to meet your partner's needs in any way. But we're together, so we should just be together. And I think people miss the whole point of being together, and that is having an objective to your relationship, feeding it, loving it, and of course, like I'm not saying that there are no times where there can be quiet time where you guys are not doing anything or not engaging in anything other than each other's presence, but people take away from putting thought and effort into time spent with one another, and I think that's what's being missed.
Yeah. You said something last week too, not to jump off of it. Like some people like question presence and all that or whatever. Like I am a really big proponent of if we're together, just talk to me right there. Don't wait till you get home. Don't wait till you're away from me to send me a text that you could have just said right there with me. Like I much rather had a conversation right there than a week later and you telling me some shit about last week that I can't remember my first name sometimes. So you think I'm replaying what we did not say while we were together. Like it's just like certain things people talk about they can communicate. We're gonna touch on these big words that we use tonight. Do that shit in your in your presence, and that's why I say I think people get lost in translation. They'll say they doing all this and really don't be doing nothing.
Also, do y'all know what scuffs my Nike boots, man?
Don't stuff them.
This is what scuffs my Nike boots, man. When people jump on at a particular point in our 2 to 3 hour pod and say, "You said X, Y, and Z," and then I say, "Well, why did I say that?" I don't know. I only caught it when you said, well, listen to the whole fucking thing so you can understand the context of why I said that.
Absolutely.
I'm to the point where I'm to the point anymore. I don't give a fuck when you come in. I don't care what you hear. I am tired of being censored
Right.
for my grown ass mouth. This is my mouth. And if I have an opinion, that's my opinion. You don't gotta like my opinion. I don't force my opinion upon you. I don't shove it down your throat. I don't even tell you to come here close and put your ear there. I'm speaking what I speak at that moment. If I go back and listen to it, I'll recant my statement or I'll fix my shit. But how can somebody tell you what to say and what not to say when they say what they want to say? Nah, I had a conversation, right? And I asked this one question, and I'm gonna ask this question throughout the night. How is it you're holding me to be mature in my response, but you cannot, but you can be all these type of things in the midst of the conversation? It just don't. If we're a partnership, like if we're in a relationship, partnership, friendship, or whatever, and we supposed to be one, whether it be friendship, lovers, whatever. How do you tell me my responses have to be mature and articulated and with passion and compromise and compassion, but you can be all over the place with what you say and do? Make it make sense.
It's the biasness,
So
man.
we gonna play on that all tonight. That's gonna be played on.
It's the biasness that I be trying to tell y'all that people have, and we're gonna talk about those words later. But I want to introduce a couple words right now, just for the people to try to take heed. And maybe you need to go back and like look at the definition or talk to somebody who's been in a successful thing or whatever it may be. But the words are passion, desire, affection, simple natural things that should come generally, like just when you're around your person in general. But we can get into the episode, people. Welcome to Uncensored Minds, episode 181. I suppose that my towel because I really want to throw in my towel today. I'm telling y'all, I really want to throw in my towel today because I feel like I'm being outnumbered. I just feel like I'm being outnumbered in the general sense of nobody gives a fuck. like nobody want to fix nothing. Nobody want to talk about nothing. Everybody want to act like everything is peaches and cream, and that's just where it is.
No, I don't even think people want to act like peaches and cream no more. I just think people, they say they want to communicate, and their level of communication is, okay, I did that. Okay, I got it. But
Right.
that but word is always interjected. Help me understand, and I wore my make it make sense because I want to make it make sense tonight, right? So if I tell you something that landed on me wrong, or something that you did that was a part of the issue in the conversation, how do you tell me, yeah, I understand, but that's fake accountability right there. Oh, I hear you. Fuck what you saying. Let me get to my point.
Right.
Nah, that but word should never ever enter the equation when you're having a conversation and that person is telling you what you said that made them say what they said in return. If you're taken aback by somebody's comment or somebody's reaction to what you said to them, and you don't like what they said to you, you gotta, and then they say to you, well, what you said to me was disrespectful to me, and hence the reason why I responded the way I responded. You gotta take that because you will also want to be for where you're hurt or whatever you heard or whatever you felt. You will want that to be understood and taken consideration. So you can't say, "Oh yeah, you know what, that was crazy," but are you taking ownership of it? You're not. You're saying, I hear you. Shut the fuck up now and let me tell you more about the bullshit. We gotta stop playing that fucking game because that's the bullshit. And that's why a lot of shit can't get resolved. That's why friendships dissolve. That's why these relationships ain't strong. That's why your communication and verbal skills are horrendous. Because no one wants to take accountability and stand on that accountability and say, you know what? Damn, that shit really was kind of foul. I see the reason why you react the way you reacted. I might not have liked the way you reacted, but I get it now.
Right.
So now I got to understand. I got to approach things a little differently. And on the flip side, the other person is going to be like, damn, I got it. I understand what my response was kind of a little whatever. You're taking accountability for the way you said something to me. And I'm going to take accountability and I'm going to apologize for even coming back that strong. Now we fixed it. Or we got on the same page. Now we can understand, damn, I might not need to say that way next time. And then I'm not going to be as aggressive because I understand what the things is. That's how you take accountability. This fake accountability that we people playing, that's not even a slippery slope. That's just danger. Because what you're doing is telling me, fuck what you got going on. Fuck how you feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel. But I'm going to hear you. I'm going to just say I hear you so you can shut the fuck up and keep going.
Right.
Stranger danger, but we're going to give Ish the ball tonight, and she's going to run the show.
Well, that's you tonight, Ish?
It's me tonight,
Congratulations.
baby.
This might be a chill show because it sounds like the fellas got some heat, huh?
The fellas got some heat, and that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to...
Oh, shit, I got a question then.
Yes.
Is this good girl Ish or is this baddie Ish?
You know, she is a little bit of both. Remember I said that? She's a little bit of both.
Let's
you know,
go.
I'm very diverse and versatile. But, yeah, shout out to the fellas tonight, ladies. They do got some heat, so make sure that you guys are ready.
I don't got no heat, man. I threw it in the towel.
I'm chilling.
Y'all got it. You got it.
The moment we said we got heat,
Yes.
they just we blamed them.
You got it.
Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to lighten up the mood a little bit before we hop into our topics. I just want to ask the fellas, if you could pick one thing in this room to represent you, what would it be?
These.
Okay,
Right?
explain to me why.
Because gummy bears are soft and sweet, right? And it represents happiness when it hits your tongue, right? Your tongue does a dance if you're a fan of candy, especially gummy bears. And, you know, hopefully I will strive to be just this big, old, lovable, fun teddy bear type of dude. You know what I mean?
Okay. So that means, ladies, Nell is basically saying, in a nutshell, when he hits your tongue, it will be dancing. Your tongue will be dancing, tantalizing, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, you're taking good shit. You release good shit.
Okay. Shout out to the gummy bears. What's up, T? It's on you.
I would choose that knife over there.
Not the knife.
I would choose that knife over there and get into my Chucky persona.
Shit.
Okay. And why?
Stabbing motherfuckers.
Damn, straight from the gate.
Because sometimes you gotta punish a motherfucker, man.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. They not like us. They not like us.
Like, I was having a conversation with my son earlier, and I was just telling him, like, sometimes you gonna get punished, dog. You get out of line, you gonna get punished.
Wow. Do you think that the knife can represent two sides?
For sure.
Okay. And you think do you think there's two sides to you?
There's many sides to me. I don't think some crazy niggas running around somewhere, but I be chilling for the most part. T, be cool, calm, chilling. Them other niggas, they don't really play. Like they'll stab you. That's the knife. What's your answer, Ish?
The light.
Oh shit,
Light.
you shining bright on
Shine
niggas.
bright.
Oh shit.
You shit
Shine bright.
shining bright on y'all
Even when
niggas.
I'm not full of light,
Solid.
I still shine bright.
Nice.
So I
As you
pick the
should.
light. So yeah, that was just a nice little icebreaker, a little something to lighten the mood before we get into the real shit. But now I'm going to go to you first. We going to tackle
Let's pop it.
one of your topics first, and I really enjoyed like all of your topics, but
Okay.
one in specific that I feel like we should definitely get into, and that is 43 is running out of time.
Okay. So I was having.
Now that's heavy.
It's super heavy.
Just by that tagline, 43 is running out of
Super
time.
heavy.
Explain to us.
So I was having a conversation at work with some people, and you know, not everybody understands exactly where you've been. Not everybody understands your culture. Not everybody understands what it is to be enthrust in your culture and really be about the culture, but they think they're in it because they know a couple of rap songs, or you know, they hang around with a few black people, or they got friends that's black.
Wait a minute, are we talking about Wickers?
We're talking about anybody. This could be anybody, right? So,
Go ahead.
so I was asked, right? I was asked. So this was what the person said to me. I think you are attractive. Why at 43 were you never married and never had kids?
Are you
Right?
entertained?
43 is running out of time. To me, it doesn't make sense. Is something wrong with you?
Oh shit.
So, just right there, just hearing that.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
How did you not just?
Right, that's
There's
a
something
lie.
wrong with you.
You know me. You know me.
That would have been a
straight
trigger
off.
for me, right? Like, I don't know. The conversation might have been cut short at that, but
But
Eesh, I got my knife. See, this is why I picked the knife.
this is why you picked a knife. Perfect
so-
choice.
I'm not opposed to answering the first part. Cool, like you know, I'm
Yeah,
not.
fair.
That ain't a hurt.
Right.
Why you gonna whatever? But what's wrong with me makes it seem like because I'm 43 years old, I've never been married before, and I don't have children, that there's something wrong with me. Something wrong with that. And I even asked the person, because I like to have a person's understanding before I go into it, right? They were saying, well, I've been married. I got married when I was 19 years old and had 3 kids.
That's your choice.
And blah, blah, blah. My next question was, well, why are you not still married?
Facts, and plus those are your choices.
You're
Right.
older than me,
Right.
and you're not married now. So what does that tell you? So should I have got married early? Had kids early just to suffice the conversation? Or now I'm not looked at as something being wrong with me because I'm 43 years old, never married, and never had kids? It's called responsible.
That's called
The responsibleness of myself meant I didn't go out there and have an unwanted pregnancy or pregnancy early on in life that I had to do whatever to make ends meet. Again, coming from the background that I came from, I knew what it felt like to be the other child.
Facts.
I knew what it felt like to be in a home and call another man my stepfather. I knew what it felt like to be around a man and woman who loved each other, who were married and taking care of their responsibilities. So I seen both sides of the coin. Hell no, do I not want my child, my son, my daughter to live across town. I'm over here, they're over there, and we're not together. I didn't want that.
Right.
I wanted what my little sister had. Her mom, her dad, together.
Right.
So me just going out there making kids to suffice an innuendo or a red flag that somebody might throw at me later on in life is crazy.
Yeah. So so you address that portion of it. Let's focus on the 43 is time running out. Like let's focus on that. What do you guys think is the age range of a person who just is not going to get it right, or is just not going to get married, or
I don't even
like is there a time frame?
I don't even understand that notion because we lucky to be here at these ages.
I said, yo,
Facts.
you know how many of us have seen people that was close to us, not close to us, and just know of people who lost their life at a young age.
Yeah.
It is a badge of honor to make it to see 18, 21, 25, 30, now even 40.
Right.
Right.
And make it and still be alive in this day and age.
Right.
So to sit and say, well, at 43, you got red flags because you don't have children and you ain't married, it's crazy. Like, oh, time is running out. Right. It's running out from what?
What?
So what if I told you that I don't want kids?
Right.
I'm cool with not having kids. What if I told you that I am a strong black man that's living in his purpose and in his self, that doesn't define me. Having a child at any age doesn't define me. A family is not just made up of, oh, because I have a child or we have a child together and now we're together that we're a family. No, a family is what you make it.
But what is the percentages in that? Like,
So I asked the person, because I like to have conversation at this point.
Right.
Now you tickled my fancy. Mm-hmm. Oh, this was their ratio. 85% of people get married young and have kids. I said, where the fuck is you living at?
no, not that. I'm asking, what is the percentage of these people that got married and had kids that are happy about it?
And or still together.
Exactly.
or
So
whatever.
this person
And-
said
right.
85%. Their math of what they've seen and what they come to understand is 85% of people get married young and have kids. So I said, so why are they not? So no, I don't ask about nobody else. So why are you not still married if that's your truth?
Right.
Oh, it just didn't work out. So why? So was it because you were married, didn't know what you were doing,
Right.
and got married for the sake of saying you're married?
Right.
Just to suffice somebody else and didn't even know what it was to be married or even know what it was to be yourself at 19, 20. You searching to find your own self, let alone trying to be a husband and or wife and father.
Right.
So I just think people live in these false pretenses and false imageries, right? And they place red flags on people who are in their 40s and don't have children.
Right.
I'm capable enough to make children. If I ever had a child, would I be happy? Yes. But I'm living my life like it's golden, like Jill Scott said, without them.
But why not just ask, instead of saying that, what's wrong with you or implying that there's something wrong with you, how about just asking, like, was that your choice? Like,
T, you're talking with logic. We think with logic. We don't think emotionally. Oh, so the first thing I hear is, oh, he's 43 years old. He's quote unquote good looking. He has a lot going for him. Something's wrong with him, right? What could be wrong? So the first thing is, oh, maybe he's gay,
okay.
right? They go to that. When they can't put nothing else on you,
I'm ready.
right? When they can't put nothing else on you, oh, maybe he's gay. Or the second thing is, oh, maybe he's a narcissist, because that's the new word for this new 21st century, right? So we got those two on the board already. Maybe he's gay. Maybe he's a narcissist. Maybe something's wrong with him, right? Something's got to be wrong with him. He's got to be an abuser, or he's got to be, a monster. Why can't it just be, this is how I choose to live my life up until this point, and that's where I'm at with it.
It was my choice.
Right.
It's my choice.
Thanks.
I can't make a choice. Society has to make choices for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not, and that's wrong.
I'm running away,
We
Ish.
cast so many aspersions upon people and tell them what they think they should do, but you did the complete opposite, and you did it backwards in a sense. I should have never got with this guy, or I should have never did this with this person. I didn't want to have 3, 4, 5 kids in my teens or 20s because I wanted to experience things in life.
Right, but let's say, my bad, Ish. But let's just say, let's not say you did it backwards. Let's just say everybody has to make their own choices, how they want to move and how they want to do things, at whatever age they want to do it at.
Absolutely. And that's their life
But
experiences.
so my question to everyone is a man defined by a child or what he produces in this world? So is my legacy based upon who I bring in this world to carry on my name and my legacy, or is my legacy built off of what I do with myself?
That's a social status.
Right.
So it's like it's just like in business when they be like, the higher up you go in the business world, they're gonna look at you differently if you're not married with children. It's a stereotype kind of thing.
Right. So, T, I want to ask you from the other standpoint because we got Nell who is being looked at with red flags because he doesn't have any children or he's never been married. But, society has looks and flags for people like us who have been married, who are no longer married, and say it didn't work out for whatever reason, or we made choices to go our separate ways, etc., or we got children and whatever. What do you say to individuals who are judging you based upon that? Because get it from both directions.
Right. That's why I said there's no bad decision. It's your choice. Even on that side of it, I don't look at it no kind of way because I don't care about how other people view me or judge me. I'm comfortable with who I am, how I move, wherever I want to be at. Because if I wanted to be something else, I would just go and be something else. Like their thoughts or their views don't determine what I think or how I'm going to move.
Yeah.
So that don't bother me.
It came up because there's a group of us who shout out to the group because they watch the pod.
Okay.
Shout outs to the group that and we discuss it, but we discussed it in the sense of they're sharing. So they know me, but their outside group doesn't, or the people that they share with, and they ask questions, or yo, well, how come Nell got all this going on and this going on, but he doesn't, he's not married, or he doesn't have kids.
What if you didn't want the typical baby mom and to be paying child support and X, Y, and Z?
Exactly.
And why does there have to be a red flag?
Or what if I didn't want to be married and then be divorced by 45 years old? That's not that's a failed miserable dream then.
Facts.
Everything that you wanted, that you rested your laurels on is no more. So where's the parity in it? Like I sit back and I laugh because people want you to be what they want you to be.
Right.
They don't take you for what you are. Oh, you don't got this, something's wrong with you. You live at home with mom, you're something wrong with you. But it could be, I'm sick.
Right.
I'm here helping support her and some 24-hour care so she has somebody that she feels safe and comfortable with. Right? Never ask. People just place you in a box and they start to evaluate you from over top as if they're God. They want you to perform within that box as the way that they want you to perform. But when you break free, they got a problem with you and they ask you simple questions like, what's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with me. I just didn't want status quo. Right. I didn't want to be a baby daddy.
Right.
I don't never want to be attached. I don't never want that moniker to be attached to me. That's my baby daddy. If anything, that is my husband, my child's father.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell nobody I'm your baby daddy. I'm your husband. Right? That's what I am. That's what I strive to be at 43 years old and beyond. Is your husband, not
I don't
just
subscribe
some
to
nigga
those titles. I don't subscribe to those titles.
Titles mean nothing to me. But don't put me in a box and tell me that something's wrong with me because you think I look good and I'm supposed to be married. Then if that's the case, why are you even entertained? Why are you entertaining me if you think at 43 years old I should be married with kids? Fuck how I look. Looks is just looks.
But that's people, they look for the negative first.
That's what I was just going to say. It's crazy that that's the first thing that she leaned more towards. Not, damn, I got a good catch here.
Right.
But there's no catch.
Well, no, I'm just saying, even if in her mind, and not even speaking of you, but just talking about, let's just say a female who was looking at someone of your same situation, 43, no children, never been married, right? Instead of her saying, well, damn, this is the
lucked up.
epitome of a man. I lucked up, and maybe he might not be available, but that's just amazing. Maybe he might become available. It's just whatever the case may be. Like, why wouldn't you look at it in a like a positive, that's an allure type of situation versus, hey,
Because people thrive off of negativity. Negativity sells. Negativity is easy.
Facts.
Right? Because negativity that they see in you covers up their flaws
Right.
that they got going on. Right. So they can focus in an area that they feel as though is a red flag. And you know what you're doing? If you have any morals, any values, or you give a fuck, right? If you're a give a fuck type of person, you're doing everything that you can to debunk that. Oh, I'm not that. I'm not this wild ass nigga with these bunch of you're performing like a circus animal. You're the clown now in the circus, and the elephant is on the ball, and all of this trickery and none of it is going on, and you know what the person that's the ringleader of that doing? Laughing. Because now it takes away from their flaws and they don't gotta perform. They'll watch you do all this wild crazy shit while they stand in their misery or their fuck up. And then once the light gets shined on them, there's another way for them to, oh shit, I knew something was wrong. When you start to question them, or you start to be aggressive towards the dumb shit that they say to you. Oh, it's always something that you did and nothing that they didn't do.
For the most part, on both of those lanes, people rush into those things. So it's like, I would respect a person more that didn't rush into that and thought about it. Like, no, I'm not ready for that. No, I don't want that.
Was I supposed at 19 years old, 20 years old? I was in college. I was in school. So was I supposed to get married in school? Okay, so when I graduated college, I was 23. I moved back home for 3 months from graduation date in May to summertime. I don't even remember when I got put out the house. They said, "Go, you gotta go, nigga. You want to be a grown man? You want to talk to me like you're a grown man?
That's them old school thoughts, man.
And then I had to figure it out.
Right.
So me figuring it out couldn't allow myself to bring a child into this world while I'm still trying to figure me out.
Like, look at this. Let's just rewind it back. Like,
Rewind.
let's rewind it back. Like, as we was coming up, that was a thing to be like, yo, by the time I'm 30, I want to be married with kids. But now when you hit 40, we're like, I wish I would have never did none of this shit before I was 30.
Facts.
I always told myself, I always had this in my head. I'm going to have children when I'm in my 50s and 60s. And my homies used to laugh, nigga, that's old as shit. You know why I would say that? Is because I said, now I got more time to be with my child than it is in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, because I'm trying to maneuver, make money, and trying to figure out how to live life. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure, I want to be home to be with my kids. I want to be home to be with my grandkids, or whatever the case may be. I don't want to be out and they're growing up and I'm missing these things. I always thought, yo, I'll have a kid when I'm in my 50s. My mom, you crazy. You don't want to have no kid in your 50s because you trying to live life at that point. Nah, that's when my life's starting.
Yeah, I think you should be trying to live life when you're young because that's your personal experience.
Exactly. And and tomorrow's not promised. Right. And you never know what could hit you at any point in your life. So now when you had the opportunity to go out, travel, go out and do whatever you wanted to do, be in the streets, be whatever, you get that out your system.
Right.
Now you have more time, more energy to pay attention to the things that need to be paid attention to, because you're not chasing that outside shit.
Plus you got experience.
And that's what happens with a lot of people nowadays, right? We see the complete opposite. We see people that had kids young, and this is no knock on nobody who had kids young. Mm-hmm. They had kids young. They wasn't able to go out and do the things they wanted to do in their early 20s and 30s and stuff. Now that they 40s and 50s, now they got to go out and be in the clubs. I even see 60s, 50, 60, 70-year-olds in the club trying to recreate their youth with these young people because they didn't have the opportunity to.
Not the club. Stay out the club, please. Stay out the club.
They be bitter and jaded because they didn't get to enjoy their youth.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And they ask people like myself, well, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you take that path that I took? Why didn't you go down that path of being a baby daddy and then you on child support for another 20-something years of your life? Or You got married young, and now you got to figure out how to tell the next person that you now in a relationship with 20 years later. Oh yeah, I was married when I was in my teens. It didn't work out just because whatever. Like it's just certain things that I just don't subscribe to, and I don't live my life based upon somebody else's perception of me. Peer pressure means nothing to me. We come from the streets where we've seen everything on our block: drugs, sex, killings, strife, pain, and glory.
Right.
Let's not let that all of those negatives not be said. We've seen glory, we've seen triumph. All of us triumphed and made it off that block and made it to a situation to where we're now successful fathers, brothers, men, women, right?
Right.
And we got that from our environment. It made us who we are, so we can have these type of conversations. We can be in these environments and still strive. We can then talk to the young people that come behind us, and they can believe in us because they know we came from that, but yet and still not get tricked out of our spot because we didn't have those opportunities. So, what is wrong with me? You know what's wrong with me? I give a fuck. I give a fuck about me. I give a fuck about my direction. I know how to love Darnell. If no one else does, I know how to. I know how to get back to my zero if I'm on 100, or if I'm in my negative numbers and I'm in my mental space. I know how to get back up there if I had support or if I didn't. I know what it's going to take to get me to the next level. I also know what direction I want my life to go in, and I'm not sitting in a corner crying my eyes out or in a dark place trying to figure it out because the light is on. I turned the light on. So when people ask questions like that, what's wrong with you, or you come with red flags, thanks. We all do. So what now?
So I want to ask both of y'all a question. Do you find that women do that more?
What? Do what? That negative judgment shit?
Yeah, the negative judgment.
You think you think me or T is going to say, Shorty, why you ain't got, you 45 years old, you 50 years old, why you ain't got no kids?
Oh, I'm just asking because
I
I
don't give
mean,
a fuck about that.
I've been
happy.
asked. Yeah,
I ain't got to worry about baby
asked
daddy
several
drama. I ain't got to worry
questions,
about
right.
the kids running around the house. I just don't subscribe to that. Even if you did got kids, even if you've been married before, you know what? If I like you, I'm embracing you with all that shit. Just because I fuck with you and I know that you had a past. I know life was lifing for you at one point. I know you were living life. We all were.
Right.
And however life was lifing for you at that time is what it is. Now we are together. Let's figure that out. Let's worry about that shit.
T, you think it's more women?
For sure. For sure. Just because they like to put negative spins on things. So it's like they're not gonna be like, damn, I'm glad he wasn't just out fucking on anybody, getting everybody pregnant. Why wouldn't that not be the thought?
Why would that not be the thought?
Oh, good. This nigga, nice looking guy, got some shit going on with him, educated.
Facts.
And he ain't got no kids. That means he was responsible.
Right.
He's responsible. He put a condom on, or he made sure he didn't put himself in situations to where that shit happened. And even if he did, he took care of the situation. So he's responsible. And you going to question him?
Do you also do y'all feel like maybe that could be just so that the women could have let's just say if you were available, right? And she asked these questions about, these, or asked questions about your status or whatever, and these red flags, or why aren't you, or whatever the case may be. But then she did decide to deal with you. Let's just say. Do you think that people go into these type of situations sometimes wanting to have the upper hand? They feel like, okay, well, if I point out this in a negative light and I make that individual feel bad about how let's just say you were weak and not strong, and standing in your truth and owning how you decided to live your life. Like some people really, or I feel, some people will really like to go into a situation with the upper hand,
Right.
making you feel a little less than or belittled so that they can come in the door, boom, boom, pow.
Control.
It's control. It's conditional love.
Right,
It's
it's control.
conditional. I like you. Conditional interest. My interest is predicated on a condition that right here. So a backstory on that, so people can understand the story. This is a white woman, right?
Wake
And-
up, see? Told y'all.
It's a white woman who said this. Now I have no interest at all, and we discussed that on many occasions. There's nothing wrong with white women. I don't have no problem, but this just stopped my speed, and that's where the cultural differences come in at, right? Y'all get married young ages, and then y'all break up later on in life.
This nigga's about to say young and dumb.
Y'all be young and dumb getting married because that's tradition and that's
Right.
what your culture does. And then by 40s, y'all done got a divorce. Now when you 43, 45, 6, 50, you look like you're 70. Because you're stressed out because of whatever. Cultural differences are real. That's why people, to each his own, if you want to go out there and whatever,
I
that's
didn't know
your
that
own.
this was a thing.
It's a true thing.
No, I didn't know that this was a thing in the sense of it used to be like, I'm looking for somebody who ain't got no kids. like,
Facts.
like I don't want a person that got kids already because if I have kids, I want us to have our first kids together. So it's like
That's
But
considered
it's-
like the creme de la creme.
right.
But
the end of the
nowadays, like, I have so many people that jump in my inbox and be like, yo, you nice looking. How come you don't got no kids? Or I don't see no kids on your page. Or is that your son or is that your daughter? No, that's my godchildren. That's my brother. Oh, why? Is something wrong with you? Or, and that's a red flag. What you don't want to settle down? What do having kids have to do with me settling down? I'm not available.
Smart decision.
But it's the fact of
How
It's
can
a-
not having no kids be a red flag though?
you gotta ask the
Right.
congregation. You gotta ask the congregation that people that will subscribe to that because we had a red flag show, T.
Right.
We had a red flag show and we had people in the comments saying certain things were red flags when it was presented of a man being at a certain age and he's still single, or he looks good, or he looks nice, or he's a
Well,
nice
you can
looking
put
guy.
the single tag on anybody.
Can you?
Yeah, you can put the single tag on anybody.
So everybody's supposed to be in a relationship?
No, I'm not saying everybody's supposed to be in a relationship, but if you're 45, 50 years old and you're not in a relationship,
Red flag.
what was you doing? Yeah, that is a red flag.
So what if you were in a relationship, the relationship didn't work, and you're now trying to
That's fine. I'm talking about the people who haven't been in a relationship.
okay.
Like, why haven't you been?
But I think that's only for men.
No, I think it should be for both.
It's not for both. Because the people that's handing out red flags ain't us.
Right.
We're not saying, oh shit, Shorty ain't been in a relationship for years. She's toxic. She's crazy.
I would look at a girl crazy if she wasn't in a relationship in like
But then
15, 20 years.
Yeah,
Right.
but then she'll say, but then if she comes to you and says, oh, I was traumatized. Oh, I was taking time to for my career. Oh, I was taking time to find myself. Oh, I was giving myself time to heal. We'll let that be. We'll say, okay. Regardless, we're not going to dig more into it and try to find even more red flags to unearth and uncover.
That don't.
We
sit
just
right
don't do that.
That don't sit right with you, though.
So if a girl came to you at 45 years old,
Right.
and said, I've been single now for 15 years, and that's how old her son is.
Right.
Could it be she just couldn't deal with the relationship anymore, and she just wanted to be a single mother and not have anybody around her kids and just focus on being a single mother, raising her kids, and not having. She may have had some fucks. That don't mean was relationships that stuck. It could have just been some encounters and people who just didn't work out. Could be.
I'm not mad at you for just fucking
right.
niggas, but
Maybe.
I'm gonna look at you like you just fucking niggas. Don't
So-
try to come over
so-
here and wipe husband me up.
But
You fucking niggas. Let me.
so that's a red flag to you?
Yeah, that's a red flag. To me.
I don't have there's no red flag in my blood.
It's a red flag to me because as a woman, I just don't think women should move in that kind of like space. Like even if you're, I'm gonna look at you like either you was in your last relationship and you didn't let it's 15 fucking years. You still ain't let this shit go. You still ain't found another nigga that you like in 15 years.
You know, a lot of
That's
people.
wild.
You got a lot of women that are single out here. That's been
Right,
single.
there's a million women that's single out here, but you know why they're single? Because there's something wrong with them. They're crazy.
Is it?
Yes.
You know you're gonna hear
I
about
don't
it.
care.
Yeah,
He's
listen.
hearing about it. We got people that said they
I
was
don't care.
in the congregation that said they was single for 10 years. They ain't had nothing for 10 years.
Do you want me to speak? You don't want me to speak on that.
These red
You don't want me to answer
flags.
that one.
I just
It's
don't.
crazy.
I just don't subscribe to
You don't want me to
putting a
answer
label on people.
Nah,
Right, you never
I'm
know.
not.
And that
No, I'm
definitely
just
was a
saying,
label
in
that was
regards
being
to the
put on
question that you
you.
asked about me.
Yeah.
I'm just not in the business of putting labels on people and telling people that they have to live by my justification of
Right.
what life looks like for me.
Right, I wouldn't necessarily categorize it to a red flag, but I need to know the reason why. Like, are you a person that can't let it go? Are you a person that you in your independent space? I'm a person who needs a lot of attention and affection. So if you in your independent shit for 15 years, you not there to give me what I need.
Is that not? No, you think that not?
I
babe?
believe that.
Because what if she was just doing this to get herself through those younger years with her child? Now he's self-sufficient, and now she's saying, I now have my self-time to give to someone else. And now, yeah, that 15 years, I lack that attention that I so much want to give to somebody and give it back. But my child is now self-sufficient, and I know who my child is. And I was just doing it because my child needed me the most at that moment. And now I can give myself to you.
Solid.
Right.
But I got 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
They don't need you for 15 years. I'm sorry. They don't.
Mothers,
Yeah.
but
They
women,
don't-
but women see things a little differently.
True,
Right,
true,
right.
but still.
I'm still questioning what were you doing in that 15 years.
Right.
Little this, little that.
Okay, well, we could do a little bit. I'm not wifing you.
Right.
Like,
Right. So I guess it just bases.
But what? How do we wife a person or put them in that situation? Like, we all got a past. We all got a story to it. So,
Right.
like, do we not see past that and that story of someone else's time before us and hold judgment to that, or even hold them to their testimony?
I'm not judging you, but I might judge your story.
I can't do that. I have a hard time judging somebody's story because we can change. We
Right.
could grow up. We never know what the story was, their situation was, the person's mindset. You never know where a person was at in their life. You never know the traumas that they experienced and made them standoffish for all these years, or they could have seen their mom getting beat up by their dad and they didn't want that to go through them because they've seen the signs in somebody else and they just said, hey.
True, but do you want to take that on?
Yes. Because we take that shit on every day. As men, we
That's
take
what I'm
on.
saying.
Yeah.
I got enough shit.
That's what I was about
exactly.
to say. And some things
as
you don't
men-
need to take
But
on.
as men, we take it on regardless.
Right, but that's
we
what
take
I'm
on
saying.
everything, and we're not forced, but we are required to take on that shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like, all right. So say now, if given this scenario, if I met a girl now and she had 4 or 5 kids and 4 or 5 different baby daddies, that's not something that I want to partake in.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck how much I like you. I don't give a fuck how much good of a woman you are. I don't need that back.
Until the kids is grown.
Right.
So like we're in our grown era now. We're not in that era where we're dealing with people that got 10-year-old. Well, you might, but
I'm not.
typically where we're at and when our 40s, whatever, it might be their kids are now 18, 19, 20, and you ain't got to worry about that like we did when we was in our 30s a little bit. I get it.
Well, wrapping this topic up, and let us not pass judgment right off the bat as she did, because that was passing judgment right off the bat. What is wrong with you?
So
Like you
people in the
gotta,
congregation,
yeah,
there's
hear
something
people's
wrong.
stories first.
It's just like it's a little off, and it might be gender based because as a man, you could be single in those years, cause you just outside, you know, something just didn't click.
Yeah.
But you probably just outside fucking,
Yeah.
whatever it may be. I don't want the girl that was just outside fucking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's knowing an individual story
Right, that's what I said.
fully and basing your perception or even judging them a
The
tad
culture
bit.
too.
And right,
Look at
absolutely.
Our culture is not a get married early type of culture.
Right.
It just our upbringing, what we see, what we've been around, what we're accustomed to.
Right,
We
but-
come from homes that had one parent.
Right.
You come from homes are broken. You didn't
Thanks.
see that. I had the opportunity to see it, to experience.
It's just weird to me because as a female, ain't no nigga like you in 10 years. You ain't like a nigga in 10 years. That's a bit fucking much. That's a bit fucking much. I don't care.
It is a
It's a
bit
bit
much.
fucking much.
For a female.
Yeah, for a female. It's a bit- because how I view females to be like loving and caring and like attaching,
Yeah.
10 years is a bit fucking much. That means that
There's some underlying issues. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get it. But I feel like you have to not place the judgment straight off the bat.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I said I would, inquire into the story.
Yeah.
I just was,
So I know it's a story.
I was just so.
Don't tell me it ain't a story there.
I was just so.
Right,
taken aback.
thanks.
Yeah.
Because there's a story, and get to know the story before you just automatically assume.
I don't think people do that.
That it's something wrong. Right,
I don't
and
even
that's
think
the
people
problem.
want to do that anymore. I
Right.
think people want to cast judgment and have their opinion and let their opinion overrule whatever you're saying. Because you could say that's just how it was for me. My opinion is that's crazy, that's wrong. Fuck your opinion. I'm telling you what the real deal is for me. Your opinion means nothing when it's my real life. So my real life meant I didn't have to get married at a young age to experience life. I didn't have to have a child at a young age to do that. That just wasn't my story. But that don't make something wrong with me because I didn't do it.
Facts.
And your opinion about what you think I should have been doing in those years mean nothing because you're not even giving me an example to even go on and saying, hey, I should have got married at 19 because look at you. You're thriving and you're in your 50s
Facts.
with your kids and your husband.
Facts. People, stop passing judgment too soon. Like, you can't do that. That's not cool because then you place those... place that into the atmosphere before you even get to know a person.
Yeah.
Weird.
So my
Place
question
that on somebody before you even get to know them. Like,
I got
that's
a question about this very thing right here. Red flags, right? It's become a thing lately. Are people that hand out red flags, do you find them to be more of a red flag than the person that they consider that they are placing the red flag?
Yeah, that's what I was basically saying. Like, yeah, absolutely. It could be both. But more times than not, it's a reason that those red flags are being pointed out straight from the gate. Because they have probably numerous red flags themselves that they don't want to be seen off the bat. So, and that's not in all situations, but I'm just saying that sometimes, and I've experienced it, like, more times than not, they want to point out some flaws within you so that there are a hidden flaws within themselves.
I'm confused. Because I want to say so, but I'm confused. Like,
I'll say it.
in 10 years, right?
Oh my God. I see it's on this 10 years. Oh my God. And that is going to,
All through the
listen,
night.
I'm telling you, listen, this
be all
is
week.
leading to something. I just want y'all to know that the start of the shit starter is beginning right now.
I'm just saying, in 10 years, right? I like fucking too much for you not to be fucking in 10 years.
So you want her to be fucking?
Yes, because I like fucking. I don't want to be with you and know that you're capable of not fucking for 10 years.
So you don't look at her and be like, oh shit, she pure. She pure. She ain't did shit in 10 years. So she cool. You looking at her like, so what if she
Because
wasn't?
I don't feel like her appetite is going to match mine. Is what I'm
may.
saying. It can't. There's no way in the world I can go.
Well,
to
what if it does?
They say women
What if-
actually reach their appetites later on in life, where men's appetites start to wane when we get in our 40s.
So you think her inactivity will place her in a position where she's not able to keep up?
No, what I'm saying is that her appetite is not going to be the same as mine. So she might like. There's no way I can go 10 years without fucking.
Have you ever met a girl that got the same appetite as you?
Yes.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, in 10 years, if I went 10 years without fucking, that just don't look right. Because I'm just like, so now what if I start messing with somebody and she like fucking every day? I ain't fucked in 10 years. I'm not gonna be able to match with her. Like,
Yeah,
You
I
had to
get
build
that.
up to that though.
Yeah, I get that.
nigga.
You don't. So you don't have
can
time
build-
for her
a
to build
person
up.
can
Exactly.
You're saying you don't have time for her to build up.
Exactly. Who got this fucking kind of time? We already in our 40s.
She is a red flag if she ain't been in nothing for 10 years. Ain't
It's
did
not
nothing.
that's what I'm saying. I don't characterize it as a
Okay.
red flag. I characterize it as it's not for me.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, everybody doesn't. Yeah, everybody's not gonna always fit with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think people, try to put that to be the scenario. Like,
Right.
oh, you don't fit for me, so you're a red flag.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying. That's why I
Right.
said she shouldn't have said what's wrong with you. I would have asked.
Like, who the
Facts.
fuck is you? Like, I was like, hold up. So you don't know me from a can of worms, but because I'm the single, not the single, I'm the only person on the show that doesn't have a child at 40 something years old. I'm a red flag.
It's like you can't look. We could keep spinning on this shit, y'all want to, because y'all know. Like, you can't tell me you like fucking if you ain't fucked in 10 years. You don't like fucking. I don't care what
He
trauma.
is stuck
Yeah,
on
he
this
on
10
that.
years and
He on the
not
10 year
fucking.
joint.
Does Ish. I don't care
Listen.
what trauma, whatever you've been through.
Oh, they going to chew you up for that.
I don't care. I
They're
don't
gonna chew
care.
you up one for
I don't
that
care because no amount of trauma. It's niggas that been raped in jail. You think they can come home and not fuck their girl for 10 years?
But for a woman, that's
Well,
different.
How
I
is it
think
different?
too. Like sometimes.
So if a woman's been traumatized or she's been raped and she's been sodomized or even, domestic, like beat up or touched and shit, you don't think she's not going to steer clear of that for however long until
But
she...
for how long? Nigga,
could
10
be
years?
10,
Well,
15,
I think
20.
it'll be I think in those type of situations, it's going to take for a woman to feel extremely comfortable
Right.
with an individual who's coming into her space and allowing her the opportunity to be vulnerable again.
Once again,
If
Ish,
she doesn't feel that,
to my point to know,
Mm-hmm.
who has this time?
You're not waiting.
right?
No.
But see, and that's the-
I have a high appetite. What the fuck am I waiting for?
But
Right.
what if you like Shorty though? Like, and she's like, yo, I'm just not. 10 years. I just been on my 10-year joint. I was fucking raped. I was taken advantage
I
of.
told you, I have a problem with people not being able to let shit go. It's 10 fucking years.
So is she supposed to let the rape go?
In 10 years, yes. She ain't supposed to let it go, but it's not, it don't got to be placed on me. I didn't rape you, shorty. Like,
Right, but she's looking for the comfort and the security from someone, with maybe you, to
Right.
be able to allow her the space and opportunity to let it go. If she's feeling
That's
pushed
not my
up
job,
against
though.
the well, so all right, okay.
kinda
Let me
is our
ask you
job
this.
now.
But let me ask you this: is this in the sense of a relationship, or is this a sense of a shorty? We came across each other, and I'm trying to fuck.
in a sense of both, because if you place that upon me and then we have a situation, now the cycle gonna keep continuing. You gonna keep placing it on the next nigga. No, because I got raped by the first nigga, then the second nigga dogged me out. Now I hate niggas. See what I'm saying? No, you have to have it in you. Don't put that on a nigga.
Will there be some kind of compassion though?
Facts. It's always compassion. Somebody got raped, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is there going to be some kind of compassion where you're going to give her? I guess not, because the leeway of all right, see, I don't feel like fucking this year.
What's the next topic? This year.
I don't feel like fucking
I
this
cannot.
year.
I was getting ready to say. See, let's talk about these here words that you're about to school us on, because and it might
I
tie
don't feel like
into
we're
this.
done
And
with
let
the
me
10
tell
years.
you.
I don't feel like we're done with
We ain't gonna never. We ain't gonna never be done with
I was
this
getting ready
team.
to ask ask another question about it, but we could go on for like another hour, and that would take up the whole entire show. But see, it's about the school is real quick. The shit started is about to get some shit started. So T, tell us what you are going to debunk, because I think it's some debunking that need to be had.
All right, I want to debunk these claims of words that people try to stand behind and base their fucking life on. It's like loyalty, respect, communication, X, Y, and Z. All of these words that people just place so much of it, and it's because it's like you live on it from your point of view, your side of it, what that word means to you. And the definition of all these words are different for everybody. So you can't be like, no, because you're not loyal. No, because you don't respect me. So this is what I want to ask y'all. So it's like, all right, now who's more loyal in this situation? Say Mother's Day just went past, right? Nell, you wanted to take your shorty out. She went out with her family. Is she being disloyal to you?
She doing what she wanted to do.
So how? But where does the line get drawn, and how you can say somebody's not being loyal?
Because people want what they want when they want it, how they want it.
Exactly, it's bias.
And they place a label on it to make you feel bad.
Right.
Of doing what you wanted to do. But when they want to do something, they do it.
Exactly.
With no recourse. And tell you to deal with it. Figure it out. This is what I wanted to do. That's my emotion. That's why I acted that way. That's why I did what I did. Because whatever. So people will hold you hostage with words.
Facts.
But they will, when it comes to them, they'll fully move through land as if they didn't just hold you hostage and tie you to a tree because of something that
like
you did.
I'm not going to say, yo, I should be your number one priority. You're not being loyal to me because you chose to go out with your family. What the fuck? That's
Right.
what you wanted to do. I'll be confused. Now, Ish, if we talk about respect right now, this was a big thing before. Now, we talk about, y'all always say, no, when you have a partner, you have to be respectful. You have to, when you coming in at a certain time, that's respect. Is it not respect that I'm a grown-ass adult? Is that not respect? My mama can't tell me when it comes. My mama hasn't told me if I go live with my mom right now, she can't tell me what time I gotta be in the house. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm grown.
Is there not some sort of level of tact that you need
Or
to
common
have?
courtesy.
Or,
Well,
yeah, or not common
not
courtesy,
even
but
common courtesy, but tact. Yeah.
that you should have for your person. As they said, they felt. I think just going back to episode whatever that was, like in the 130s or something, when they said that we should call them because they're concerned or they're worried or they can sleep peacefully knowing that we're out and when we come.
We should call them.
We're being mindful. If not
Hold
being
on.
respectful.
If they worried, why should we be the ones to call them?
To quell
You're
their
the one
fears.
that's worried. Why did you call me?
Yeah, I agree.
Cause some niggas be like, "What you calling me for? Why you
but
calling
then-
me?"
Because you can say, because I was worried about you. I just was checking on you.
Yeah,
And they go like, "That's bullshit. You just
I
want to
ain't
see
gonna
what
say
I'm
that's
doing."
bullshit.
Not you per se, but I'm just saying, like, this is.
But
this
you
is
know
the
why they
responses
gonna say
that
that's
has
bullshit?
been
Because
gotten.
niggas know that you not calling because you worried. You calling because you think he fucking somebody.
Yeah, you want to see the
calling
way
because
around.
you worried.
Ladies, don't we be worried sometimes?
I'm not saying that ladies don't be worried. I'm saying in these specific instance, they're not calling because they worried. Because if that was the case, they would text and be like, "Are you good?"
Yeah.
Right. I
That's
agree
everything
there.
else.
I agree there.
So once again, I'm asking, Ish, why is the line on these words only one way?
Absolutely. Don't give me the line of you want me to respect you or the way I responded to your disrespect was distasteful and malice. Do you understand that you came disrespectfully and not just entertained it? I ain't just come in the house and start cursing you the fuck out.
Right. Well, let's just say this. I definitely agree with you there that it can go one way the majority of the time. But for the times that it is not, what do you say to an individual who sees those words in their way of thinking, but she's trying to reciprocate and be across the board with it and understanding your viewpoint, etc., but still has her own viewpoint of what respect is, of what loyalty is, of what.
That's what it is to you. You can't put that on me.
But then you got to put yourself in the blender as well and say, all right, if respect looks like this for me,
Right.
to me, am I also walking in that light?
I don't even care if you're also walking in that light.
No, I'm talking about something. You're not going to call me disrespecting me and think that I'm just going to say, oh, hey, how you
Right,
doing?
but before we even
No.
get to that point, that's your definition of respect.
Absolutely.
It's not mine.
That's yours.
So how can the
absolutely.
two definition? Okay, I guess what I'm asking is how can the two definitions of respect meet
With
for a
conversation.
happy medium?
With conversation.
With conversation.
Mature conversation. If you want the conversation to be mature, then be mature. But a conversation don't always have to go according to plan. And I think people don't understand that.
Right.
A conversation is meant for you to hash out your differences.
Right.
Hash them the fuck out. Talk, get down and dirty with some shit. But at the end of the dissertation, have a resolution. That's a part of the conversation. Conversation ain't just one-sided to where you telling me that you was all emotional and I did wrong, but you don't listen to the points that I have to tell you about how I felt. No, that's not a conversation. Conversation is dialogue back and forth.
Right.
People don't want to do that. They want to control the narrative, but then when they're asked a tough question, they can't answer it. Instead of saying, I can't answer it, they'll flip to something else.
So Ish, what would let's go back to the beginning of this and break all of this shit down. So what would your view of loyalty be? And how do you know if the person is loyal if that loyalty is not tested?
Well, I don't feel like, in my opinion, I don't feel like a loyalty has to be tested in order for me to realize that you're loyal to me or not.
How?
Because I feel like the way that you express yourself to me, the way that you move and what I see in you is going to show me what I need to know in regards to your loyalty to me.
Right.
I don't need for it to be tested or some shit to say, oh, he's loyal.
No, I don't believe that, because if my loyalty is never tested, of course you're going to view me that way. It was never nothing to go against it.
But the loyalty being tested means that you would be on the fence about whether you're loyal or not.
No, it's just circumstance.
So give me an example.
It's just circumstance. Like a nigga that don't get bitches, he's loyal to you than a motherfucker. He don't get bitches.
All niggas can.
No,
get
they don't.
bitches.
No, they can't. I wish y'all stop proclaiming that shit, because it ain't true. I know plenty of niggas that don't get no pussy. So we gonna stop that. We gonna stop that. What I'm saying is, the nigga, he don't have the option.
Mm-hmm.
So you told us last week that everybody got options.
I didn't say that. I said don't judge my options. I didn't say everybody had options. I said don't judge people's options. What I'm saying, Ish, is that nigga, you're gonna view him and look at him like, yeah, he's been loyal to me the whole time. He had no other choice.
All right, so let me say this then. I got a nigga that got it going on, right? He fine. He getting some money. He getting to some money or whatever the case may be. He got options. And I'm just putting this into perspective. And I'm not talking about like me in any situation now. I'm just saying, like, let's just say I had a man, he got it going on. He got some paper, he all that. He got options. I know he has options,
All right, so do you? All right, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
And he's never been in a situation where he had to choose his loyalty for me or his loyalty to himself, let us say. But I trust in what he has portrayed to me and what I have seen, etc., etc. Does that not mean that just because he hasn't come across some test of loyalty that he's not loyal to me?
No, it doesn't mean that he's not loyal to you, but it also doesn't mean that he is loyal to you.
So are you
Are
saying
you
loyalty
loyal
is
until
only
proven innocent?
loyalty,
Until
yeah.
proven guilty?
Basically,
So loyalty only applies if it's tested.
that's how I see it.
The strength of a loyalty is loyalty to me looks different in a sense because loyalty to me can be the little shit.
Right.
How you handle
It could be anything.
how you handle just a regular argument. If you rated this band off of something that wasn't a disagreement, or you turning your back
I hate
on
that,
me,
by the way.
oh,
I hate that, by the way.
the runner, the extra runner because
Track star.
yeah, like please stop playing. We're not going to
Track star.
But that's loyalty to me. Like if you run every time we got an issue, or you keep threatening to leave every time there's an issue, your loyalty to me means nothing. You're not loyal to me.
All right, so this is my point, and both of y'all can answer this. So if the person does disloyal things, but you don't know about it, you still gonna view them as they're loyal because you don't know about it.
Absolutely.
Right. I agree with you there, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, does that make the person on the visual end, on the end of viewing the loyalty, does that make that person not wrong, but does it make them like oblivious to?
To a point,
Okay.
I believe
That's
it does
why
to a point.
I don't hold people on this pedestal. I
Right.
can't, because the moment you do something that will downgrade you from where I put you, then that means my loyalty is now tested because now I'm taking you off of something because you did something I didn't like.
It's like
Alright.
this each. If we say, yo, we both going ride it out, we ain't eating chicken no more. But chicken never came across your plate. Did you really never eat chicken? It just wasn't out. It wasn't there for you to eat
For
it.
you to be okay, so let me ask you this. Now let's take it a step further. I see what your loyalty looks like to me.
Right.
You test my loyalty and you might fail,
Right.
right? But I still choose to look at it as not a default of your loyalty, and I still choose to look at you like you look. What place that for me? Because I think that's where it's breaking down, because I can see myself even still considering
me.
someone
That's
to
it.
be
You just
kinda
described
loyal.
me.
Right.
Y'all just described each other. Y'all BD ass
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
You really did. You described me.
I knew he was going to say
Yo,
that.
no, in real life, I'm sitting.
That is because
as I'm
y'all
sitting
the
here,
benefit of the doubt.
if somebody did something that I felt like their loyalty to me wasn't there,
Right.
I'm still not going nowhere.
But that's what I'm saying. No, my whole point is that fuck the word.
Fuck the words.
the word,
But
right?
the words mean nothing at that point.
Right.
When we say we got respect, we don't really got respect. The words mean nothing. You
Right.
saying you're a communicator, you're not really a communicator. You just say a couple words and then communication means you're hearing and listening. You're listening and responding. You're responding and listening.
Facts.
You're doing a number of different things. Can't say you're a communicator just because you talk.
Right.
That's not communication.
Right.
That's just talking.
Right.
You can't say you're loving if you just love. If you don't have an ounce of love in your body. You can't say I got compassion if when compassion, you need to be compassionate, you don't know how to be compassionate.
Listen, you can't say I'm being disrespectful if I come home late. I was respecting myself because I wanted to be outside. How about that? Where's the respect in that?
You can't say a person is either being disrespectful by the way that they respond to something that they wanted to say. Like people, that's why I said 2 shows ago, stop saying this. It ain't what you said, it's how you said it. No, motherfucker, you ain't like either one of them.
Facts.
So just say that.
Just say
Stop
that.
playing with me
Say
with
I
the,
don't like
oh,
that.
I ain't have a problem with what you said. You fucking did.
Right.
You had a problem with what I said, and you now trying to use, oh, well, I can't take the freedom of speech out, but I can kind of tweak a little bit and say, well, how you said it. Was I supposed to whisper it? I'm talking, we're talking now. Am I supposed to whisper what the fuck I had to say to you? No, you didn't like that I said this to you, and now you when you heard it, your ears took it and said, oh, well, you're being loud. Yeah, because I'm making my fucking point. I'm not here to play.
Right.
So that's why I said we gotta stop playing this these words and these
Right.
cliches, and people got to stop, because you know what it is a defense mechanism to say, I'm not listening no more.
Right.
Or was it my fault?
Or it wasn't my fault. I'm not taking responsibility
Right.
for some shit that I caused or I started.
Well,
you
I
gotta
think
take it.
anytime I think what people fail to realize is anytime you get a reaction out of someone, whether it's a positive or a negative, you are the cause of it, right? The cause and effect type of situation. So it is your fault.
So-
It is your fault, whether it's a good fault or if it's a negative fault. Like it is, you are the cause of that. But I think people just don't understand and realize that it is important to see the why you caused it and how you can remedy it. And I think that's what the problem
And
is.
that's why I asked, why do I have to be the mature one?
Stop
in
being the mature one and see how
why
I
do I
feel.
have to be the mature one in the conversation?
I'm the
But
parent.
Right.
you can be the emotional,
Right.
all over the place, and you can be everything you want. But when it comes to my responses, I have to be the mature, compassionate, protecting, provider type of person. Why? How is that fair to the whole
I got a
situation?
question. Man. I got a question, man. One of y'all said considerate. What does that mean?
No, like everything is all just a play on words.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
people use these things as control. I'm going to put this word right there in front of you because I'm going to control the narrative at this point. You're not being considerate, right? So people throw a word in front of you, so you can continue to keep dancing around this word until you pick it up, and then once you picked it up, now it's in your hand that you got to be compassionate because you've spent 20 minutes arguing a point. Now you got to show them that you're compassionate. Because it's control. If you look at it, it's a never-ending battle.
Right.
It's always certain things that's thrown out there. Oh, you don't respect me. Oh, you're not compassionate. Oh, you don't compromise. Oh, you don't have no love. Oh, I'm not getting this. You didn't do that. You did this wrong. You did that wrong. And you're sitting there, instead of communicating effectively, you're sitting up there trying to prove points.
We
that you're not.
even saw that John about the buying the person at work breakfast shit. Now that's disrespectful.
I guess so now. Everything is disrespectful. You speak to a person, you're disrespectful.
At this point,
Yeah.
that nigga can't fucking breathe. Like, I'm gonna move to Venus.
Well, you
It's
probably
women
all
there.
had some issues on Venus too, but
Women from Venus, woman from Mars. Is that what it is?
Oh, it's women are from Venus. That's why I'm going to Venus because that's where the women are.
and that's what
The women are not here.
They're unjaded
Right.
on Venus because that is the motherland,
Right.
the birthplace.
That is a fact.
I
Y'all
got
get
you.
born in Venus and they ship y'all down to Earth.
Oh,
Somewhere in between the shuttle, the spaceship, somewhere in between Venus and Earth, shit gets a little distorted. But I got a question.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
Which one of those words that we just discussed or that you've heard being used, which one gets your boxers in a bunch the most?
It's probably loyalty.
Killed them. Loyalty.
Loyalty.
That bothers you.
Yeah.
And is that why? Why? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that because a person has their own perception of loyalty and then moves
Right.
that way?
It's like this because people look at things in different scopes. So it's like a person can say, yo, if you ever looked at another person or talked to another person, you were being disloyal. But that person could say, regardless of all that, I'm going to always come back to you. That's my loyalty. So now what? If y'all want to talk, we can talk. If y'all want to talk, we can talk. I'm just
That's why I
saying.
don't play those words. That's
What
why
I'm
I
saying.
I don't play the word game.
Well, what about you? What's your word that balls up your boxes?
Communication. People swear they communicating because they talking and they expressing their point of view, but they don't allow you to express your point of view. They don't listen to even hear what you're saying. Every time you're saying, I hate when you're talking and you're trying to make a point. You never let me finish. After I said what I had to say, There was a pause for about 5 minutes, and you just looked at me. Or you were breathing. So if you had the opportunity, but then this is what y'all do so well. Y'all think y'all do it well, right? Y'all have mastered it. Where when a point is being made, the first thing y'all do is go to defense. Well, you never let me say anything. You never let me get So you're deflecting off of what I just said, so I can now, whatever. And then you'll go, well, if you want me to listen, I don't need a fucking dissertation of what the fuck it is. I got it. Go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm now shutting up. And then you're still spending 5 minutes on. I said again, I don't need to be educated on letting you speak. You have the floor. Say it. Then you know what it is. Oh, forget it. Never mind. Because you don't care. You don't want to listen anyway. See, it's the bullshit. Yeah. It's the bullshit. We're not going to play the bullshit game. Darnell not dumb.
Facts.
You can't play the bullshit game with Darnell.
That's another word, each comprehension.
Comprehension.
I'm not the dude who's sitting here not understanding the play. I see it. It's laid right out.
Right.
You're laying the play out because we've played this game too many times.
Yeah. Understanding, comprehension.
What's your word, Ish?
My word is communication too.
And how does that fall on you?
Yeah, I'm actually from that side where it be like, you don't let me speak.
Okay.
Are you that girl?
Who the fuck don't let
You
Jim
don't
Big
let
Mouth
me
speak?
speak.
That girl, huh? That's a shame. Don't be
You
that
don't let
girl.
me speak. But we always know that I'm very delayed too in my thoughts because I be thinking about not saying the wrong shit. Overthinking always, and that is a downfall of mine. But I feel like I like to listen, but I feel like I don't like to not be heard. And so that's my line right there. What Nell said. That's my line.
That's what you do, huh?
But
Are you the butt girl?
no, I'm not the butt in all the
can't say
situations.
that,
'Cause
Ish.
some of them butts is
Ish, you
bad
can't
butts.
say that. You can't say that, Ish. You don't like to listen then.
Yeah.
You got to take that back. You
Why?
got to walk that back.
Why?
Because you just said, I like to listen, but I want to make sure I'm heard.
Yeah.
No, you want to be heard.
Yes,
wanna
and
be
I you're right.
You listen
I'm going to take that.
You listen
You're right.
to respond.
You're right. I do listen to respond, but let me explain something. Isn't that what the basis of communication is sometime? Like the gist of communication?
Are you only
the
listening?
back and forth,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
You give your thoughts, your feelings, you're expressing what it is that you don't like, what it is that I've done that upset you or that put you in a space that was uncomfortable,
Right.
etc., right?
You
And
heard that
then
one, right?
I then have to say, you know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize for that. I did not mean to do that. Here's my explanation as to what I might have thought or what I might have felt.
That sounds beautiful. I would
Right.
actually take that.
But
But that's not how y'all come.
That's what I was about
no,
to
but
say.
that's how I do.
That was an amazing soliloquy
That's how I
of
do.
what I would love that.
Right.
Because if you said, I hear you, I
Right.
get it.
Right.
This was my interpretation.
Right.
I'm listening.
But that's
I'm
how it should
listening.
be. But that's how it
So-
should be.
You prettied it up.
Yeah.
No, that's how it should be.
You prettied it up.
See, that's my.
You
What are you doing?
He worrying about the 10-year joint.
Yes.
I need the 10 years.
But yo, it sounded amazing what you just said. That's not what we get.
I
You
know.
know that's not even your answer all the time. It's contrived, but we're gonna go with it.
No, but I mean, but that should always mentally be the direction. See, this is why sometimes I pause and I have some delays sometimes because you should think before you actually speak, and that is how good verbiage and good communication should go.
Exactly, and that's the
Cap
word.
this up.
No, it's
Y'all
not.
hear it. Y'all hear it. Y'all saying y'all listen. But y'all listening for certain things that you can key off of,
Right.
and throw that back and use that as a jab or whatever. Or when you hear something that hits your spirit that you know you are wrong for, y'all will deflect and then go on to something else that will totally get that person off. Y'all are very good at it. You know you are.
Ish, I said 35 things. Only thing was heard was suck my dick.
Exactly. Right? That's all that was to her. That was suck my dick. Oh, that made me feel some type of way.
Right. I think too people focus and hone in on the triggers only.
Right.
Whatever might trigger them, and not just in that suck my dick, but just whatever triggers their mind to think, it goes right to that. I think sometimes the mind is designed to hone in on something that either hits you, like affects you in one way, shape, or form, and that's all that is focused on at that point in time. They don't hear shit else, and then we're just like, you know what? Well, you said X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z.
Ish. All this shit can be rectified if we like sat in the middle of the floor and did this and was like, this is what loyalty means to me. This is what respect means to me. This is how I want you to carry yourself to, make me feel better. The word considerate. And this is how I look at things. And then you say your side, and then we put this shit together. But you can't stand over here on your side of the fence and be like, this is how I view respect. This is how I view loyalty. Anytime you violate any of this, now you're no longer that. That's not right.
At all.
I agree. But that's where people gonna have to step out of their ego.
But people are going in the chat is going to say, "Oh, I do that. Oh, I communicate." But like I struggled for weeks now with the coming to age. Right? I had such joy in my heart when there were people in the comments saying, "I don't know how to communicate. I struggle with communication." Then the next week, they all found their communication skills. It was literally 6 days that passed. 6 to 7 days that passed. Actually 6 because we aired on a Monday. Right. And then on Sunday they found it. They found it by Wednesday actually on the Sleeper Show. But I was like, oh shit, that fast.
That happened.
Y'all are 40, 50, 60, something, 70 years old. They didn't know how to communicate. Remember they said, I don't know how to effectively communicate, or I don't even know how to communicate. That means ever. You don't have it, but you found it in a week.
See, the 10 years about to come back in.
So please make it make sense on if you don't have it or you do have it.
Right.
Are we just saying shit because it sound good one week and then the next week we found it again? Like if you don't have it, you don't have it, and it's okay to say I don't have it. It's okay to not have it. It's okay to be a work in progress. It's okay to be working on your craft. We should be always working on our craft because our craft is never complete.
Right.
So everybody communicates differently with everybody. You communicate with your girlfriend differently than you communicate with the people at work. You communicate differently with the three of us than you do with 3 members of the congregation.
Right.
You communicate with your partner differently than you communicate with the 2 of us. Sometimes, right? Yeah. So people use that and think they have communication skills because they can talk to their girlfriends on the phone and laugh and kiki ha ha, or they could talk to their boys at the barbershop and have a real detailed conversation about why Jordan is better than fucking LeBron.
Thanks.
Right? But then when it comes to their person, they lose all sense of I don't know how to talk. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to take your feelings in consideration the same way I need you to take my feelings in consideration.
It's fair.
Definitely fear.
Control.
Definitely fear. And people don't realize that the art and the style of communication is ever changing. That means when we grow as individuals and we grow in our partnership, so is our style of communication. That may also grow and change and be different. So just because you might not know how to communicate and you might learn to communicate a little bit better with your partner, say in a month or 2, well, in 3 months after that, you guys probably would have grown into something totally different, and your style of communication will then need to change again. I think people get stuck in their way of communicating, their style of communicating, and they want it to be that across the board for each and every person. from your friends to your family to your partner, and that can't be it.
Can I talk about this 10 years?
I can't. This nigga in his 10 years.
Yo, can
I can't. Yes.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I want to talk about this 10 years. This is why I had a problem with that though. In that 10 years shit, she could be like, I'm scared to talk to you because of her past 10 years. That's not my 10 years.
That's not your 10 years.
Talk to me.
Oh. Or I never experienced somebody like you, so I'm nervous, or I never had to do that. Talk. Open your mouth. Get out of that, because you're not there anymore. You're here.
And that's why I said I had a problem with people that don't know how to let go. That's why that 10 years will bother me. Once again, 10 years.
Because I pity the fool. I pity the fool, Mr. Guy with the 18
fucking
shit.
T.
Mr. fucking T. I pity the fucking fool. Call me Mr. T this week, please.
Now this nigga me. Go ahead.
So I pity the motherfucking fool, right? I can't even fucking think of that.
That shit threw me. Yo, I
fucking laugh.
and then he was dead on it too.
No, because
I pity the
nah,
fucking fool.
I do. Like, I just be sitting there like,
Oh.
what the fuck is we going to wake up?
Facts.
Like, the wake up call is like, it is over. The
annoying.
alarm is ringing off the. It's stop hitting the phone. Stop hitting the snooze button. Wake the fuck up.
I'm scared.
You scared to wake up?
No. I'm scared
that people ain't gonna wake
that
up.
people are not gonna wake up.
Ish.
I'm serious. Like,
Ish.
it's bad.
I'm coming out of my benefit of the doubt.
Me too.
I'm coming out
Welcome
of my
to the
benefit of
team,
doubt.
yo.
Because
Welcome
I'm
to the
tired of giving
team.
people the benefit of the doubt. Because
Yeah.
you know what? The older I get, the more irritated I get.
Exactly.
Dumb shit.
That shit is annoying.
Dumb shit I could used to glaze over when I was younger, because I said, you know what? That's not my fight.
Right.
But this is our fight, because you have to deal with it on a consistent basis.
Right.
Why is people not waking the fuck up?
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all why they're
Stop.
not waking up.
People like us.
It's not
who
people
give
like
them
us.
the
It is,
benefit of the
Nell.
doubt,
Yes, it is,
who allow
Nell.
them
They don't
to
have to
be-
wake up because they
Right.
know y'all gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, because I don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Ask people. People will tell you I'm different. I'm whatever. I open my motherfucking mouth. I don't give you the benefit of the doubt when it comes to my sanity. Because you're not, like, I don't like to be played
That's
with.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to be played. So please don't play
Oh,
with me
yeah.
and then put me on the shelf until you're ready.
No, you skated past a beautiful segue. You skated past it so beautifully. Why is it so bad when we want to protect our peace?
Oh, we're not supposed to.
What the fuck?
We're not supposed to protect our peace. We don't have any peace. We're the providers of peace. We are the. That's why I asked earlier in the show, and
You
I've been.
said, how dare you protect your own peace and sanity?
That's why I said, why am I left to be the mature person in the conversation when you can be everything but? You can be emotional. You can be hurt. You can be disgusted. You could be all these things, but I'm left to sit here and be the mature party in the conversation.
All right, so before we move on, I want to ask y'all a question. Now, this is something that I've been thinking about, or something that I might want to work on, but I'm in the middle of it. So it's like I'm a person who gets highly irritated when I have to repetitively repeat myself about the same shit. I'll just shut down and I won't speak about it ever again. And they'll be like, no, you got to keep doing it. I said it already. You didn't hear me? Comprehension? You heard me. You chose not to listen. You chose not to comprehend. I'm not going to keep saying it. So how do y'all straddle that fence of, do you choose to keep repeating yourself, or am I wrong for shutting down in those situations?
See, you're the complete opposite of me. You shut down and I turn the fuck up. I can't shut down, because shutting down I've realized that shutting down,
It hurts
just
you.
not saying nothing, hurts me
Right.
a lot.
Right.
It gives me all types of pain, chest pains, headaches. It just does something to my normal, regular spirit, and I don't like how I feel. And after I say what I gotta say, get it out, I'm good.
Right.
I'm the fuck Gucci. I am. But I don't like. I can't allow that to fester, sit in my body. It's like cancer in me. It's just.
It's definitely an inside cancer.
Yeah.
I'm only comfortable and cool with it because I know if I let that shit out, we gonna be done. It's gonna be done. So.
But
that's me.
I have to release it.
Right.
Because I can't. Because the moment I realize, the moment I let it go once, they think it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
They think it's okay. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna keep doing it. No. Because if I tell you again, I tell you more than once, now we got the issue. Now you see what the issue is. This because I've told you multiple times. Chill out. I'm not gonna allow you to chill me out by not saying nothing. Because people want you to shut the fuck up for real.
Yeah,
and you shutting the fuck up to them means that they think that they're in that the communication that they communicated properly to you,
Right.
and you've accepted defeat. Not even defeat, but you accepted what they wanted you to accept.
Until they come across a motherfucker like me.
See, that's what I'm saying. Even
Because-
in those instances, you can think that you wasn't that bad, huh?
Facts.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my shutting down is totally different.
Right.
Like, majority of the time, I choose not to indulge in the back and forth, like that type of shit. Like, I will shut down, and I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I'm not going to keep harping on the situation. I'm going to shut down. But shut down for me means peel off. Like, peel off.
Okay.
That means eventually...
You about to rumble?
No.
About to be out.
Yeah, eventually. Like, it's just
No.
slowly peeling off the layers, and I'm just going to slowly be
Yeesh.
withdrawing from the situation.
I get people.
That's what I do.
This is what I do. I've learned to let a person know what this is going to lead to. If I tell a person, if you don't stop,
No,
this
you
is
know
a turn
what
off to me, and this is
right.
only going to turn.
You know when that's the worst? When they know.
You didn't know, and they keep trying.
Right.
So you know what? It's the only thing I can do is stop giving chances and just do it.
But no, I'm talking about when they know how you gonna react. Like they know how you gonna react and they still do
do
it.
you
Yeah,
think
right.
do you think people don't know how I'm going to react?
Right.
They see it on the show before. But it's so new to them when I react that way.
Right.
I don't like. I said this to a person. It's not like I walk in my house and just curse people out.
Right.
I'm not that motherfucker.
Facts.
I'm not miserable. I'm really not
Facts.
that miserable nigga.
Fact.
I come in my home. That's my place of comfort. Let's say if my person was there, I ain't going to just come in. Why the fuck is you laying in the bed? Why you ain't doing nothing all day? I don't. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Put my little shit down. I'm chilling. I don't got time for the robber. I don't call you with bullshit. I don't text you with bullshit. I just don't do that. So when I'm on that, and I tell you I'm on that, and you keep doing it, I can only show you.
Facts.
And then this is what happens. This is what happens. This is why I always ask on the show. How come when we've reached our point as a man and we walk away, we're dogs and we play games. We wasted y'all time, but y'all can walk away.
No, it's not even only that. I knew you was gonna do that. I just bet you fucking did know I was gonna do it because you kept pushing me to it.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
It's
Well, you
more
should have known.
it's more than
was
I
gonna
knew you
do
was
that.
going to do that. I knew you was going to do that. You never cared.
Right.
You never gave a fuck. You was playing games. You wasn't serious. No. I told you.
But that's what I was
I'm
getting ready
not
to say.
for the dumb shit.
Right.
You got the wrong nigga.
Right, but how can you see? And that's what be so confusing in certain situations, because if it's constantly being said to you, if it's constantly being pointed out to you, if it's constantly being reiterated to you, then there should be no reason why you shouldn't see something coming. It might not come tomorrow. It might not come a week later. It might not come 2 months
No,
later.
they don't
even.
see it coming because they choosing not to see it.
That's what
coming.
I'm saying. Then that's a problem.
Right.
Then you can't then in turn blame the other person.
Oh, but they will.
Then that's just
Yeah. Oh, but they
that's
will.
retarded. Look, but that's retarded.
I love you to death, but I wish you was born a nigga, bro. You can see No, in real life.
No, she just need to be a fly on the wall.
Right. To be able to see.
But you'll be amazed at the shit.
Right.
It just be like, all right, I want to live in peace.
Facts.
But I'm a grown ass man.
Facts.
I'm not no little ass boy. So why do you want to handle me like a little boy and have me doing little boy tendencies if you think that's what it is? Like, instead of arguing, let's figure it out. Instead of you coming with some rah-rah emotional dumb shit, why can't it just be like, yo, let's just talk like a normal fucking adult?
But that's why I said let's debunk these fucking words and get them the fuck out of here, because you can't say respect to me because it's my respect.
Right. Right. Right.
What are we talking about? Like, respectfully, I did it because I wanted to do it. I was respecting my motherfucking self.
Right. This is true. This is true.
Trigged. I'm trigged.
Triggs. Ha! Well, we gonna be lightening up the triggers pretty soon. Do we have any PSAs that we need to address before we get
dropping no
into?
PSAs.
Because I'm
I got a
going to
question,
do it.
though.
I'm going to do a double XL erotic zone
Oh,
tonight.
shit.
Thank you. We're gonna go to the. We're gonna definitely.
I love it.
Yes,
I got
yes.
one more.
You want to do the kangi before we get into the erotic zone real quick?
So excited for a ride.
Kangi asked the question, right?
Kangi, what up?
I think this is gonna irritate the dumb shit out of T, but we gonna say it.
Ain't gonna irritate the dumb shit. It's gonna irritate the people that don't want to hear the truth. Cause I'm gonna give you the fucking truth. I told y'all I don't live in these fucking Barbie land worlds, Wizard of Oz
All right.
shit.
So one of the questions from the congregation, and this really was a question, since we can't talk about 5th grade levels and shit like that. That's wrong, T. That's disrespectful. Word, disrespectful. So one of the questions was, does grass feel pain when you step on it?
Are we fucking shitting me? Ish, it's a ride zone.
That's the Kangi. What we doing? Congregation question again. Does grass feel pain when you step on it?
All right, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, man. Me being an intellect, right? They say grass is like a human thing. Well, not a human thing, but a living thing, a living organism. So if grass is a living thing that grows, yes, it feels pain. But who's to determine the level of how, whatever? If it's a thing that's alive and growing, if you step on it, yeah, it feels pain.
So that was meant to get us thinking, but the real question is is an understanding of pain necessary to appreciate love?
This is a fucking 10-year shit, Ish.
No. This has been you know what? This has been a topic of the week. We've done put up memes. We done put up our favorite females, i.e. Shorty from New York. What's her little name? I don't even know her name. What's
Shorty from New York?
TT. That little girl. And then the beautiful and incomparable, amazing.
Why the fuck is TT the little Whoopi's beautiful?
TT and then Whoopi, incomparable,
So
the
we got-
big woman.
We got Tiana Taylor, who was labeled the baddie, and then we got good old Whoopi, who was labeled the good one.
Good old Whoop.
Right?
First of all, what determines a good woman?
Exactly. So the
Don't know
question
that.
is,
We'll know that, bitch.
is a good woman more valuable than a baddie?
I love this question, but I want Ish to answer the first question real quick.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, where we going with this, man? Baddie versus a good woman?
Baddie versus good woman. So the question is, so we can hear it again. This is the question that was posed from the congregation: is a good woman?
We can play this game if y'all want to play this game.
Let's play it. Is a good woman more valuable than a baddie?
No.
No.
T says no.
No. A good
you
woman
say?
is not more valuable than a baddie because it depends on what you need it for. Like, if I don't need you for something, I'll just take the baddie. The fuck? I value.
But I think eventually you will want what the good woman has
what
to
does
offer.
she have to offer?
Well, I mean, what's your definition of a good woman?
I'm
Let's start
looking
there.
for it.
So while T looks for it,
Where is he?
While T looks for it, while Ish, thinks about it. I want the congregation to answer this in a two-part situation. What is your definition of a good woman? Since 97% of our audience that's watching
This
us
is
right
what
now
I'm trying to tell
are
y'all.
women.
I'm laughing and joking and playing around.
What is your definition of a good woman?
This is
and
what I'm
is your
trying to tell
definition
y'all.
of a baddie?
Value goes wherever you choose for it to go.
That is true. It's all based upon
But
perception.
I just my whole thing was like, what is your definition of a good woman? Like it's to each his own. Right?
Right.
Somebody
I told you they gonna throw out those words.
Right.
I'm loyal. I'm respectful.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should be that as a human being.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I
And
said,
each
like, does
quality-
baddies not have loyalty because she's a bad, she's a nice looking girl?
Right. And some qualities will fall under your definition of a good woman. Like to you, a good woman might be one that is loyal, that communicates well, or whatever the case may be. For T, his definition might be just a little bit
definition
different.
of a good woman has nothing to do with her loyalty to me. It has nothing to do with her communication skills. A good woman to me is a woman who respects and loves herself. That's a
Facts.
good woman to me. Because I don't give a fuck about if she don't cook for me. I don't care if she don't clean the house for me. I don't care if she doesn't do anything that has to do with me. If she respects herself, values herself, she's bringing all of those things to the table that she sits at as well. So that's what
I just think the question in general was proposed to look down on the baddie.
Definitely. I would
What is
agree.
the definition?
But what I was
Can we now say, because I like what you posted this morning. It was dope. I like that you posted Tiana Teller, right? Is she not a good woman?
That's
a
what
model.
I'm saying.
That's what I was getting ready to
She's
say.
like-
Because is a baddie purely aesthetics? No, a baddie could be a person who got it going on in multiple areas, and she just so happened to be fine too.
Well,
So-
the definition of a baddie, which I posted on the page as well,
Yeah.
it was a beautiful woman with a nice body.
So somebody
purely
asked,
aesthetic.
somebody answered the question when I asked, "What is your definition of a baddie, and what is your definition of a good woman?" So this was the answer.
What's the answer for a good woman? I need it. And what's the answer for a baddie?
That's all going to be based upon perception, I feel like.
I don't think these two. The baddie has a clear definition. A good woman doesn't.
Right.
What is a baddie? Somebody
baddie
who just
is
look
A
good.
baddie,
Yeah.
just somebody.
A baddie is a girl that's beautiful and she has a nice body. That's a baddie. It's a urban shit. They just made
Right,
that shit
the
up.
Urban
This is a new
Dictionary.
word. That's why people is thinking like the 1950s. We not talking about when they said baddie in the 1950s. We're talking about 2020. I'm serious because it's like we ain't talking about the shit you think we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This was a term that was
All right,
created
so
for this.
all right, so the question is: a good woman more valuable than a baddie, right? And whatever they erased their
All right, you can't.
So the definition, I said, what is the definition of a good woman and the definition of a baddie? So they said, this is what I want to know from a male's perspective. A good woman is a baddie to me. But to someone else, a baddie is based on aesthetics. Maybe. A good woman knows her value, does not need validation by anyone.
A good woman cannot be a baddie.
She can.
Right.
She could be, but she could also not be.
She can. She can be. Absolutely.
Right.
Right? She acknowledges herself and is self-sufficient and self-reliable and loving and kind-hearted. She is also fair and stable mentally. A good woman will. A good woman will.
I
Embrace,
checked out.
A good woman will embrace her assignment wholeheartedly. So, a woman, again, a good woman acknowledges herself and is self-sufficient, self-reliable, and loving. And she's also fair and has a stable mental.
All right. I want to say something ignorant. Dude, niggas love hoes. No, niggas do love hoes.
I know, but I was trying to think of I don't love them hoes. Snoop said that, so I was gonna say, well, according to Snoop, no.
You don't love them.
Right.
So this is the definition of a baddie. A baddie, according to the Urban Dictionary, a baddie is a girl who always slaying the game and always on
Fleek.
Basically, a girl who is extremely put together
All right.
and looks phenomenal even on her days off.
Thanks.
That's a baddie.
It's a baddie. It's a static.
So it's a clear definition for that,
We
right?
said that a baddie could actually be a good woman, right? Because a good woman is a quality.
Right.
It's not a look.
Right.
A baddie is a look.
Right.
Right.
A good woman can be a baddie. A baddie can be a good woman, but it can't be. What did you say?
I said a good woman can also not be a
Not be a
baddie.
baddie.
Cannot be a baddie, right?
Absolutely, because she doesn't. She might not care
Right.
every day to be put together.
Right.
Might be ugly, in fact.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts. But I think too, it's always that question is always posed up against one another because it's like
It's
the
hate.
value and the quality of a woman over the way that she looks. Like her look shouldn't be important.
It's hate because a nigga could value the baddie because she's a baddie. And so what? That's his fucking choice.
But a baddie, like Tiana
Same
Taylor,
way,
right?
look.
Is-
Hold on.
is
Now.
also
That's
a-
the same way a girl could do that to a guy
Ah,
too.
yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Facts.
But in the situation when you posted Tiana telling you actually put baddie, I was kind of like, damn, that's a great.
Right, because she's
representation.
everything.
Because she's a great mother. She was a wife.
Right.
She's an entrepreneur.
Right.
She's a businesswoman. She has so many things, equality
No,
going on.
that
her
is
belt.
Jesus.
Yes.
That is Jesus looking out for me.
saying,
Because
though.
as soon as it happened, she posted the video.
But she's always put together. She's
Right.
always putting herself in the slaying and always on fleet. Right? Then we said let's post Whoopi, right? Just to be as a party, as and a little play on words or whatever. Let's post that as her being the
good
quintessential good woman who is not always slang and not always on fleek, but she has a solid foundation. She's precise and clear at how she articulates herself. She's educated.
Right, but that's subjective.
It is subjective,
Right.
and that's why I said, and that's my question is, what is the definition of these terms that we throw out there?
Right.
What makes you a good woman? Is
That's why I
my
said-
definition of a good woman the same as Aisha's or T's?
Right.
One has a
It's gonna be
clear
different.
one has a clear definition and one doesn't.
Yeah.
But the good woman part, you might feel like you're a good woman, but I might not feel
Feel
like
that
you're a
way.
good woman.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'm gonna say my woman is a good woman and is a baddie because that's my interpretation of her. That's my thing. And to somebody else, they might nigga, no, she not, and that's their opinion. So I think again, as we said before, baddies get a bad rap because
Right.
they're quote unquote beautiful and they always on their game. To where it's
No,
like
the
they
no,
can't
the
be
good,
as-
no, the good woman is gonna look down upon the baddie and say, "Okay, she's a baddie, but that's it."
That's all she is.
But a person who values the baddie don't care if that's it.
If that's it, right? That's gonna be
So
what they want.
No one. Again, it's as you said before, it's subjective.
Right.
So who has the most value, and it's subjective to the person who's evaluating it.
Right. Because the value is always going to change. The value is always going to change. You can be a great woman, but 10 years. See?
Just
Told
damn
y'all.
10 years.
But 10 years.
That's the name of this episode.
Yes, 10 years.
You could be a
Facts.
great,
10-year
you
effect.
could be a great fucking woman, but 10
Yes.
years, and then the baddie, that 10 years don't exist over there, good brother.
So you wouldn't even care.
What the fuck would I care about?
Cannot.
Get that fucking 10 years out of here. What's up?
Facts. But wait, is it any PSAs or anything that needs to be addressed
Nah,
or
we already
said
that
prior
early-
to that?
You said earlier.
We
in the
said
show,
everything?
Fuck the PS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the PSAs can be addressed at a later date.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
I
just
just want.
No, I'm on your ass.
I just wanted to make sure that I ain't cut nobody's
Oh,
shit
you good.
short.
They know I'm on their ass. That's all. On your ass.
Yes. Well, we're going to get into the erotic zone tonight. I do have some fun shit lined up, and
S-Gang,
as
what up?
y'all know, S-Gang, what up? As y'all know, I posted a video, so the guys at the end of this
Hold
all.
up, time out.
Yes,
So
yes,
last
sir.
week, the show aired Monday, right? And
Yeah.
I was still at work, and I was seeing people in the comments saying, people that represented the S gang before saying, I ain't in the S gang, I don't do that kind of stuff. Stop it with the teeter totter. Either you're down or you're not.
They not. They not.
Are you down or you're not? S gang. Who was really
Rocking.
S gang member?
This is one one of those things that pisses me off. Like, if you're not actively fucking,
You know,
shut up.
member?
No, shut up.
I can't.
Seriously, shut up.
Can you be a S gang in spirit? Can you be S gang in spirit even if you're not fucking?
R gang.
But are the so
What's the R gang?
Before S.
But,
You didn't make it to S yet.
but the thing was, each like the S gang represents sucking, slurping,
Right.
swinging,
Spitting.
twirling,
Right. All
that.
S's.
Sit and
All
spin.
dirty
spinning,
S's.
all the nasty shit.
Right.
People
Right.
like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Right, sit and spin.
I
Man.
got you. Well, then you
Sucking,
can't be a part of the S
slurping.
gang, and it's okay. You can sit
it's
on the
okay.
sidelines, and you can, be a fan.
Eating shit. Like, I'm not in the S gang no more. Like, when they said the S is shit, I'm cool.
No, ain't nobody even. Come on now.
I
Ain't
don't.
nobody
I don't
even
like it.
said
No.
Eating shit.
No, I don't like it. I don't like how people be in the comments and they be like, "Cause I would do this, or I do this, and I do that." It was 10 years.
10
No,
years.
you don't do that. It was 10 years ago.
Living off memories.
Yes.
No.
I can't.
Damn, S gang. Y'all, I told they hate us this week. They only like you.
I know they like me, but then maybe silently they don't. I don't know. Nobody's ever said anything, but it's okay to tell me if you don't like me, and you can slide up in my DMs too and let me know what you feeling. I'm with all the smoke. Trust.
I give the truth.
Trust.
I ain't gotta like me because I know y'all hate the truth.
No, I know.
Y'all hate the truth.
What's up, ladies? Shout out to all the members. Shout out to the S gang. We are going to get into the erotic zone. And as you guys know, I posted a video a little while ago on the UM Facebook page for everybody to run, tap in, comment with the special phrase. I have my list of people who have done that. Thank you to everybody who participated. The guys will be deciding the lucky winner, and this will, of course, air
Monday.
on the deep dive on Monday, and the winner will be unveiled, and you will get a special sexy treat from Raw Honey. But let's start out with some icebreakers real quick. I told you I was gonna make it double XL erotic zone tonight, so we can get into a few things. So I'm gonna take it back a few chats. I can't remember what episode it was. If we're on 181, maybe 179. And in the chat of the deep dive, I saw a few ladies. This was the last E-Zone. I saw a few ladies saying that niggas be talking shit. Like, niggas be talking shit and don't be doing nothing sex-wise. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, they do this, they do that, but really don't be doing nothing. Just be regular. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to address from a male's point of view, and also for the gentlemen who we do have checking out the show. What's the playbook?
Playbook on what?
What's the epitome of a sex playbook? Because women think niggas be out here capping.
As far as what?
The fucking playbook. Y'all niggas don't have playbooks?
Oh, told you I'm a
Fuck no,
freestyler.
yeah.
You're a freestyler. You're a freestyler too.
Hey, who the fuck is going to a book?
No. Your mental playbook. Like, so what I'm trying to say is help the women understand that the niggas don't be out here capping.
You got a lot of cappers though.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta be with the ladies on that. It's Kaepernick's out here, like Colin Kaepernick's out here, yo. So yes.
All right. So what does it take for a nigga to cap?
He trying to get some pussy. He was.
So
trying to
he
make
just
it-
gonna be saying it and then
Yeah.
like get into the motion, into the action, and don't have no action.
He could be, or he could just be overly exaggerating shit and don't really be. Right.
Or he don't know.
Or he don't know how to or what to do.
Maybe. Nobody never told him. He thought what he was doing was great.
So
And it's all subjected to the person, to the woman.
Right.
Whatever her
He
level
was
is, or
The
wherever
girl he
she's
was with
at,
before
right.
loved it.
So that
he great.
right. So that's what I was getting ready to say too. What if a nigga is thinking he's doing something extra special, spectacular, and she doesn't feel like it is much of anything?
If she don't
is it
open-
fair for her to be like,
If
he
she-
don't do nothing but he just talk about your shit?
If she don't open her mouth and talk to him about it, then she only playing herself.
That's not fair, Ish.
Right. So it's not fair, right? Because
fair
that's
because-
putting a little smut on his name.
Not only is that putting smut on his name, just because it didn't work for you. That don't mean he trash.
Yeah.
That mean he was trash
For you.
for you.
In that moment.
Right.
He could have been having an off day.
Right.
He could next day come back, or the day 2 days later he could come back and be best boy ever.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. So, if you were able to pick like one thing that you enjoy the most about sex, let's just say, or out of these two things, would it be the appetizer or the entree?
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
The entree.
Yeah, the entree.
Okay, do you feel like the appetizer could in fact be more enjoyable than the entree? Like ever?
Never.
Never.
Never. The entree is the end of it. It's the
Creme de la
shit. Yeah. It's that.
All right, so let me ask you this. What if it's mediocre entree? And the appetizer. What if it's because come on, we're not gonna act like the entree is always the best filet mignon ever.
Facts.
How are you guys feeling if the entree is mediocre? Do you then feel like the appetizer could ever be better?
Could be.
She could be. Yeah, she could be a through goat.
Facts.
She could be a through goat, or really know what she's doing down there with the throat. I mean, with the mouth.
I'm gonna explain this real quick because y'all hear me say suck my dick a lot. I'm just saying, y'all do hear me say suck my dick a lot, and I stand on that, suck my dick. But stop laughing now. I'm trying to be serious.
I can't. Because the bravado is just out there.
Hey, listen, I am who I am, and my name is my name. Listen, I say suck my dick a lot, but I love pussy. And I'll take that over but get my dick sucked any day of the week.
Right.
I love getting head.
Okay.
I love getting head, but definitely being inside of it is more enjoyable than head. And I love head.
I don't even love head. I just love that the person that loves head, giving head.
Yeah, I love getting it. I like the feeling of it. It feels amazing.
Right. So, but overall, we're saying entree over appetizer. All right. Do you automatically think that good pussy equates to good sex?
No.
What defines good sex for y'all?
Multitude of things. Connection,
Yeah.
warmth, wetness.
I think men get a bad rep. I think y'all think we just be wham bam thank you ma'ams, but we really be in tune. We be in tune. I like the facial expressions. I like the way the body moves, how in rhythm we are. I love hearing you be vocal because it lets me know that you're enjoying it. I love seeing your eyes roll back. You're enjoying it. I love knowing that you've came or you've squirted or you're enjoying it because you're wet again.
I guess the better question would be, what's your favorite part? So, if I wanted to say what my favorite part was, I'm gonna say that initial going in and the gasp.
So
My initial point is hitting it from the back.
hitting it from the back.
Yeah, like I love that shit. Like,
Yeah. So what I wanted to try to do too, because it's not all the time that women get an opportunity to talk to men just in these free form conversations like that.
I'm gonna change my better. I like being on top missionary and looking you in your eyes and shit. Like that shit like real sensual.
But if it's dark, you looking in her eyes like a cat.
I can see the motherfucker. I got vision. You right there. You right here.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
Might kiss your little lips or whatever the case may be. I see your little eyes roll back. Or I just see the
Even
little
if I
passion.
can't see your eyes, I can feel you.
You can feel the permeation. Yeah,
Like
you can feel it.
it's an indescribable feeling that come over you when that connection is like, damn, that motherfucker
Yeah.
right here.
I just want to say before you, my bad, Aisha, I
you
just
good.
want to say, I love the erotic zone, and I love talking about sex, and I hate that y'all make this a taboo thing.
It'd be so taboo.
Maybe tab.
I said, don't yuck my yum. I need a shirt that say, don't yuck my yum. So listen, the reason that I asked that last question because people automatically, this is the one thing that I hear the most. My pussy is so good. I know it's good. I'm a squirter. I'm a this. I'm a that. Right.
Nobody fucking you. You haven't squirted.
Right. But I wanted.
Guess how long,
I wanted
guess
to
how long you
hear.
haven't squirted now?
10
Right.
years.
10 years.
But you know, we do have women that are active that do have good pussy, that do squirt, that has tricks.
Putting a lot on it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that to say because I don't want to make it seem like I'm not acknowledging people and understanding their bodies. What I'm saying is I just asked two men, does good pussy automatically equate to good sex? And the
no,
answer
because-
is no.
No, because you can have good pussy but not know how to fuck.
Facts.
Be a
So
runner with the good shit.
exactly.
You
So
gotta keep your legs open enough.
right.
But
So my point is,
still make it do what it do.
having good pussy, that's just not it. Like, you have to have more than just that. Like, you have to be able to know how to utilize the
I think
fact
having
that you
good
have
pussy
good
I don't like black dirt. I don't like dark black feet.
Why we talking about
What the
feet?
fuck do feet have to do with
I
good
don't like
pussy?
I don't like
Even
dark
when he
feet.
started this, I was like, "Where is he going?"
Yeah, like I don't like black dark feet.
Check my
Like,
feet real quick.
I was like, "Where is he?" I was like, "Where is he
the under your-
going?"
the
I ain't
under
got
your
on
feet
no
joint,
socks
like, I don't like
and
the under your
shit,
feet
like,
joint,
what?
dumb,
No.
black and ugly and stupid.
Do
and
that?
crazy.
Do that make your dick soft?
I didn't know where he was going.
But I'm just saying,
It's
like,
awesome. No, I'm inside of it. So, ladies, please wash your feet. There should never be a time that a nigga can see your feet is black and dirty and
They
crusty.
be having on them cheap flip flops and they feet get dirty.
Chinese
Yeah,
store
but
flip-flops
wash
is
your
now a
fucking
thing
feet.
again.
Wash your feet.
But
Your
not
feet
even
should
the
never.
feet, like, I
People
just
come in
don't.
the house and wash their feet.
Come on now. What are we talking about here? Now people
What are we
don't wash
talking
up
about?
and wash their feet
I
and
ain't
be
saying
a
they don't wash up.
and
I'm
be a
saying they don't.
lady.
I'm saying that they was outside walking the streets in them cheap flip flops and they
That's
feet
why
was
I
on the
be
ground.
up.
They
Then come home and scrub your feet.
Jeez, that's
Ladies,
not
it is
washing
called a Mr. Pumice. It's a little purple pumice bar. You use it. You should have it in the shower, okay? And you should have an exfoliating scrub. And you can take that Mr. Pumice and you can scrub your feet regularly, even if
That's
you're
why I
wearing
be-
the cheap little flip
That's why I
flops.
be asking mugs how regular they get their feet done, cause the feet don't be feeting like they say they feet.
Yeah, I know, but even this is what ladies fail to realize too. Sometimes, even when you get your feet done regularly every 2 weeks, the oils, if the pressure from you walking, the oils expel from your heels. So even if you don't have on cheap flip flops and you have on a $250 Gucci pairs, Gucci slides. Okay, the back of your feet are still going to dry out, and they're still going to get the dirt kicked back on your heels. So you have to still maintain your feet even in between your pedicures. Like,
That's cool. I ain't. You know what? As I sit here, I ain't the you know what I mean, bull. That you gotta be overly done up, bull. But
not the
You ain't
not
the
the
foot
y'all.
monitor?
nah, I'm cool with it. But I'm just like, yo, I don't like the black, dumb, ugly feet.
First of all, I want
with
you
the
to
little-
stop lying and
with the
capping.
circles on them.
What
and
I'm
shit.
lying and capping about now? God
They
damn.
not getting their fucking feet done. They not, all this shit you just said. You was talking for like 5 straight minutes. They not doing all that
They
shit.
not
No,
getting their
but
feet
we
done
did
that
have
well.
the ladies in the chat last
They
week. when we was
lying.
talking about it, and they said they get their feet done
Listen,
regularly.
I want every
They
I want
agreeing
every
with me and
lady to post their
everything.
feet in
I'm
the
at
fucking.
you.
I want every lady to post their feet on the fucking Facebook page, and I bet you them fucking feet look crazy.
No, ladies, y'all can't.
Let's pull these motherfuckers out.
Wait.
Yeah, man, my shit cool.
Wait,
Right under the
wait,
like look, I'm a whole man, grown man, 43 years old, working a whole
I
industry
can't.
where I'm on my feet.
But
My
you gotta
fucking
keep
feet,
your feet
I don't
done,
got no
lady.
dry. I don't got no dry shit on my
You
feet.
gotta keep your feet done.
Heavy work.
I said I matched Nell with the green nail polish on.
I could take these off and be cool in any function.
No, but you gotta keep your feet done, and no black,
So my
no
question-
black soles,
how y'all
no
be
tar
have-
baby feet.
how y'all be
What
having
movie
a
was
hard-
that? Where he
how y'all
had
be-
a black foot.
I can't. I don't
Lean
remember.
on me.
No, that wasn't no damn lean on me. It was with
Not color
never
purple.
mind. I don't know.
But-
Maybe y'all will know in the
How
chat.
y'all be getting that big hard ass thing on the back of y'all?
The calluses.
on the back of y'all hill.
Ew.
Oh, like the back of the hill.
I wouldn't
all
even
hard.
talk to you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even
sometimes
talk to
it's
nobody like
people who
that.
have-
See, no,
they
look,
like
no, watch this.
sneaks like
That's why I like baddies.
they don't have these
That's not a
problems.
good woman problem. I mean, that's not a baddie problem.
Baddie problem.
No, but sometimes that's from shoes rubbing and stuff, and it just forms a callus because it's not healing properly. It's not taking.
No, but I'm talking about the heel joint, and that shit be thick with the with
Yeah,
the 2 layers
that's
of
the
skin.
skin.
That's nasty.
That's somebody who doesn't get
Nasty
their
work.
feet done because
Nasty
they
work.
should be
But
sloughing off
they
that
said
skin.
they paying $250, $300 for the little
Liars,
kid.
Yeah, I see.
liars.
Y'all said they be frauding.
Let's get back to the sex.
Yes,
Facts.
let's get back to the
You
sex.
did it, Nell.
Yeah, you did it with the. I hate black ass feet. I'm like, well, look, I tried to circle it back
this
in. I
is what I
said,
was trying to say.
does your dick go soft? He said, I'm already in it.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to say to answer your question, Ish.
Mm-hmm.
If the pussy is good, the sex can still be trash, but I'ma do me. So it's still gonna be A1.
Right. All right. I do have this last question before we get into our little game. Would you trade all of your sexual experiences to have the love of your life?
Yes.
What?
Can't answer that.
The love of my life means everything to me.
Can't answer that.
So now, all of your
This is
sexual,
what I want. This is what I want.
Yes, for the love of my life. Yes.
all of your sexual, you throw
This is what I want to say
out the window.
This is what I want to say to with how Nell just answered. How y'all told me last week we don't need purpose and X, Y, and Z. Companions. That's who the fuck y'all are. All of y'all. Companions. Get y'all companion asses the fuck on.
So let me go.
Lover time.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
No, sit your ass down. So wait. No, all of you're 44, right? 43. Oh, sorry, I just added a year.
Aged
on
them
your
up.
life.
Yeah,
I know.
because goddamn if I'm 44 and no kids.
And no kids
married.
and no
Damn, I must be a
I'm
fucking
sorry.
problem.
Look, I'm sorry. Well, that's my old 45-year-old ass trying to make you older than what you
You
are.
got a kid though, so you no flag on your play, and you was married before, so
Listen,
I'm fucked up.
listen.
I ain't no good choice for y'all. I'm sorry.
Cut that shit out. No, where was I going?
We supposed to be getting back to the sex
Oh
question.
yeah, no. See, so I was asking all of your 43, well, however long you've been fucking sexcapades. Even the good ones, the mind blowing ones, the ones that you can't forget, the good pussy ones, the squirt ones, the in your mouth, the succulent.
I agree with Nell. I agree with Nell.
You agree with Nell too?
Love of my life.
The
Cause you know what?
sex connoisseur.
Yeah, because the love of my life, we're gonna have great sex too.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna have even better sex.
I ain't having no love of my life
all
without
over
no
the
great
place.
sex.
All over the place. We're gonna do it outside. We're gonna do it we're gonna do it everywhere. And I ain't gonna give a fuck because I'm doing that shit with the love of my life. So if we get caught, we go down together.
All right, so what if you did that exchange? What if y'all both did that exchange and the sex is whack?
What exchange?
You threw away all your sexual.
I'm not throwing it away for no whack sex. I gotta test this shit first.
No, ain't no testing it.
I ain't doing it.
Not in this here situation
Yeah, no, thank
scenario. Ain't no testing it.
I'm back in the streets.
I'm much rather have my love than the sex, than the memories of sex.
Companion ass nigga.
I'd rather have my love. So I'm gonna see. So it's like me sitting at home, 70 years old, in my rocking chair, thinking about all my sexual escapades, and I'm lonely.
I get it. I get it, but my thing is
I don't vibe like. I like sex.
Lonely is a
Love
state of
sex.
mind.
Sex is not a parameter for me and of sustainability.
Companion, will you be my companion?
I don't have to place that on a pedestal. I would place my love on a pedestal though, because
Okay.
that's what sustainability for me, more or less than
My love is
all
inside
these
your
other
drawers.
aspects of sex.
so my thing is that like you're going to sit there and you're going to be in this situation with the love of your life, but you're going to be reflecting back on your good
But
sex
y'all act
escapade.
like they sewed her coochie up or something like it.
Well, they probably did. It got cobwebs and it's
then we
yeah,
just
it's
shoot her and
not.
kill her. And
Yeah,
shit
it's not
I don't
usable.
know, but
It's not usable.
she got pee. She
It's
got a
not.
mouth.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Well, would it be okay if she
She got a
used her
mouth and underarms and breasts. So
T not going for it.
There's 3 places you can
Sure
go.
ain't.
You can go in her. You can go in the mouth. You can
In
go
her
between
ass.
her breasts, and you can go
In
into
her
her
ass.
underarms.
And her
And
ass.
y'all be ready for the ass fuck then?
Ish.
I don't mind
There's
ass.
4 places that I will play with: her mouth, titties, coochie, and underarms. I'm not going on her
You're
ass.
not going in her ass.
What if she want give you the foot jerk?
I'll play with the foot.
Yeah, the foot jerk
As long as
is
the motherfuckers ain't black. You're not going to infest my penis.
Mr. Deeds, that was the Blackfoot.
Okay.
What was his name? I
Solid.
can't remember.
This shit.
I remember that one.
All right, so listen, last question. I do have another question.
How did we get to the last question?
Have you ever had any Android pussy and how was it?
What's Android pussy?
Only on iPhones. Only on iPhone. I've never had sex on an Android before.
You can't even text my phone. You got what are we doing?
So you mean to tell me that
like
y'all
playing
never
on the
had
blacktop.
sex with nobody who had an Android?
Why would I? She not even a real person.
No, she's not even a real person. This is out of
So hold on. You crazy as shit.
ladies. Y'all can have some real down and dirty. What if Tiana Taylor had an Android?
Yeah, buy an iPhone.
You go buy an iPhone first before you hit.
Thanks.
This is crazy. So I heard somebody talking about this shit, right? And they was like, Ish,
It's
do this make
irritating.
any sense, this conversation that you're hearing? I'm like, fuck no, it don't make no sense. And then I come and I ask y'all, and it's a real fucking thing.
That's a fact.
No Android pussy. Ladies, are y'all fucking Android
Android is
dick?
like Plan B's.
I have, huh?
A girl who owned an Android phone?
Correct.
We've had it in our lifetime before.
Of course, because we didn't always have iPhones. But
Right,
now,
but
now that I got an iPhone, the fuck?
Listen, I swear this is crazy because I won't even talk to a guy or deal with a guy
Exactly.
if they fucking bubbles are
Green bubbles. Facts.
Like,
I,
it's
I hate when
madness.
niggas text me for business with green bubbles.
Yeah, it irks my fucking life.
Green bubbles definitely do irk my life.
Ladies, are y'all fucking Android dick?
I'm a FaceTime boy.
I can't.
Yeah. Are y'all fucking Android dick? Please tell me in the
They
chat.
don't
I know
give
this
a
is
fuck.
something.
Give a fuck.
Yes, they don't give a fuck.
Y'all better give a fuck.
Probably buying some of the
give a
phones.
That's low caliber, low vibration dick.
That's
give
these
a
that
fuck.
corny ass options that they got.
I cannot.
I cannot.
Now we back on the
Option work.
Alrighty, guys. Well,
That was the
I
last
came-
question, Ish?
Huh?
That was the last question?
Android. Hold on.
That was the last question before the game.
Android, and T's life is the 10-year joint.
Facts.
If she
I
had an
can't.
Android, she's probably.
She the 10-year Joan. That's a
Well,
fact.
I want anybody who has
Ew,
not had
Ish.
sex in 10 years.
You want that with no kids and no husband. I mean, with no wife. That's a
nasty
good
work.
catch.
No.
not a good catch.
Because
No?
I want you to be able to dig I want you to be able to dig me the
Exactly.
fuck out.
What if he couldn't dig you out?
He
What you saying?
cannot.
10 years. 10 years.
You can, no, do you know that fucking is like going to the gym? You ain't been to the gym in 10 years?
Muscle memory.
Right.
So you mean he gonna be trash truck juice
Facts. He in and out that
Maybe not
joint.
a little bit.
for how long
with
though?
it. And he might
5
be a little
seconds.
uncomfortable.
But no. How long he gonna be a Minuteman for?
Maybe for the rest of his fucking life, he not in shape.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So she gonna be the same?
Maybe.
Oh, cause all that she got. No.
Maybe. I'm telling you though, don't trust the 10-year
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know. I think I would
trust
feel the same way. A guy who hasn't had. Actually, it's wild. He might watch the show too.
So this was.
But I know somebody.
You know what? While we're on this, let's discuss the shot. Have you seen it? The last episode.
What about it?
So
I just dropped a
Tiffany?
review. Go check that out.
well, Tiffany, Emmett, and Keisha.
Say badass Tiffany when you say her name.
Okay. So Keisha used to be badass Tiffany at one point.
Never.
Went through her situation, and now she becomes somewhat of a prune.
Facts.
Right? She used to be wild. Girl.
Facts. She was under the bed.
So
Wow.
is Emmett happy with the new Keisha versus Tiffany?
No, they argue every fucking day.
Ready to break up
All right.
because of her uncomfortability with giving him sex. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you think her?
I tell y'all this shit all the
took her
time.
there? Do you think that trauma with Ronnie, I mean not with Ronnie, the bull who stole her,
Right.
made her like that, changed her whole outlook because
Probably.
she was ready to go with the bull that was working with. She been showing him a little rhythm last season, so
Right.
I was kind of like, is it Emmett who she's turned off from, and she's now comfortable in that situation, and she got him versus
Nah, I don't think she's turned off from Emmett. I think that she's just like, I told you how women go on that path sometimes when it's like, sex is not that important to me. I'm focused on our family and our life that we're building and X, Y, and Z. This good woman shit that y'all talk about.
so a baddie turned into a good woman because she was a baddie.
I'm not going to say she was a baddie.
Keisha at one point of season 2. Keisha,
She was never a baddie. She just was a freak. That don't make her a baddie. She just was a freak.
So was Tiffany a baddie?
Tiffany is the baddie
Of the mall?
of the show. It's Tiffany and nobody else.
So over Lala?
What the fuck? Don't I say all the time, fuck Lala? I tell y'all all the time, I hate Lala.
Fuck Lala.
You just said she looked good at the Met.
I said her dress was fire.
Her dress was fire.
I don't like her. She is what what's the name Keisha is now. That's who she is. Yes, in real life.
Okay.
Lala was like, what are you talking about, Mello? Suck your dick. We gotta take Cayenne to school.
Wow.
And that's what it is, man. Telling you, man. That's how the shit go, man. But yeah, Keisha, yeah, she's on that path, man.
She's on that path.
Family building. And she said, she's in therapy. So some of that rape shit do play part in it. But it is coinciding.
Yeah.
So she's in therapy. She brought a lot of this shit on herself, though, because she had the rape baby. And I don't mean to say it that way, but that's what it is, man. The rape baby is a lot of trauma, because you look at the baby every day and you realize, I got this baby because I was raped.
Yeah, and the father was the rapist.
Right. So, that's what it is, man. You on your journey yet?
Yep. We ready? Yeah. Alrighty. So this is called sex lingo. So I'm going to say a phrase. Now this game is not going to be a matter of building points or any of that, but at the end of it, you guys will pick a number and we'll pick a winner.
Solid.
All right. I'm going to say a phrase. You guys are going to guess what it means. Okay. They are all sex phrases. Sex lingo is what we're calling it. Boom. I got 20 of them. Let's go. You ready? I shot a blank. What does it mean?
Wait a minute. What is the fucking...
I'm going to
pieces of
say
this
a
shit?
phrase,
Right.
right?
We got fill in
And
the
you're
blank?
going to, no. You're going to tell me what the phrase means.
You shot a
Or
blank?
what you thought, or what you think the phrase means. And we're going to see if
So
it's
that's
right.
what you just said? I shot a blank?
Shot a blank.
You got a blank nut.
Okay. Right now?
What?
Oh, pay attention, dog.
Shot a blank.
Yeah, who's shot a blank?
Okay. Graze the gooch.
You licked my ass. Or you licked the part underneath. Not my ass, my bad.
My word for it.
Yeah, it is
Fuck
that.
is you down there doing?
You can't lick your gooch?
No. That's the path. That's
She
the
can't
street.
get near it,
That's the
graze
street leading
it,
to the
touch it.
That's the street that leads to the ass. The moment you turn and go down the gooch, that means you no.
Look at Nell, Ish.
Yes.
Watch this, Ish. Nell is Keisha.
Be the fuck Keisha.
He talks about, I'll be the fucking.
Ain't no need to be on the gooch.
Yes. So most people don't know what the gooch is, but the gooch is the asshole. A lot of people do not know what the gooch is.
That's a fact.
Asshole play.
A lot of people don't know shit.
That's the ass.
It's
But
not
it's
the door to
mainly
the ass.
That's the hallway.
the man's ass, not
Yeah,
the
that's the-
woman's ass.
but that's the
gooch
hallway.
is the man's. Huh?
That's the hallway to the ass. The gooch is that's
Yeah, that's
Or it
space
could
in
or,
between the asshole
or it could be the hallway to your dick.
Yes.
Nah, the hallway to
Depending.
my dick starts at the top. The head.
Right. All right. Beans above the frank.
Who got their balls in front of their dick?
What they balls from their name? That's a fucking whole bad situation.
I mean,
You deformed.
Right, when your balls is above the penis.
why?
that
Though?
hurt.
Yes.
Right, exactly. That hurts, but it happens more times than
cannot.
not.
I would
I've
kill myself.
Seen people, actually, somebody last week.
I would kill myself.
Ew.
Okay.
You was with somebody like that?
No, I wasn't.
Oh,
with,
you smashed them each.
no, I wasn't
You
with
nasty,
nobody like
nasty.
that. But they posted that they had this issue and they had to go to the hospital because they wouldn't fall back down.
That's nasty. Nasty work.
All right, go home, Roger.
Sister.
Nigga.
Whoopee.
That's what they said.
What'd he say?
Don't edit this part the fuck out. All
Wait a
this
minute.
going on.
Oh, this ain't an edit out. This is
Wait a minute. Is that not what they said? Oh, sister.
You're supposed to give me the. You're supposed to give me what you're thinking. T was like, sister.
sister.
I mean,
That's what they say. Go on, Roger.
Go home, Roger. That is it, and that's where it is. But what is it?
Take your ass home, Roger. I don't know what that mean to say.
Houston or something. I don't know what does it say.
What do I mean to say?
Exit the pussy.
Oh, all right. Don't tell me go home, Roger. If you want me to exit the pussy, just slap me out. Get the Kegels on.
Go home, Roger.
Sister.
Go home,
Who knows that?
Hold on now.
But this is why we're.
Imagine you fucking somebody and they just come out of nowhere and say, go home, Roger. I'll choke that bitch or something. My name ain't Roger.
Yeah, I'm like, hold it. Who the fuck is Roger? It's like your girl talking some go home, Roger. Who the fuck is Roger? That's a kill.
Shout out to the S gang. Is y'all head fucking hurting from laughing? Is y'all jaws hurting? Because
That was
mine
wild.
is definitely fucking hurting. Right?
That was wild.
You supposed
I wouldn't even know what to do with them. I'm looking like I'm
fucking
confused.
love
State of
it.
confusion. Go home, Roger.
Once again, look up to the floor. Elbow to the head to the floor.
Yeah, that's definitely a pillowcase smothering.
I fucking love it. All right, chapped lips.
She got dry lips.
Not on my dick.
Wait a minute, we should have dry pussy
No,
lips.
there you go. Dry pussy lips.
That's what it is?
Yep.
That hurt, don't it?
Oh god.
Ew,
My pussy lips don't hurt when they dry.
that's nasty.
Yeah, be getting chafing and
But
all
that's
kind
why
of
we be
shit.
saying cats don't got the whap. Y'all always saying y'all got whap.
Yes, it's a lie.
Wop.
I'm out for y'all asses.
Y'all
lying
just be
asses.
saying y'all got the whack.
Can we put out? My bad, but can we put an outlaw on that? Stop saying it. Stop.
Everybody
Right, they
whopped
got the
up.
whopped
Yeah,
up.
just stop
Got the
saying
whop.
it. If you got it, let the nigga say it.
Oh my god.
You ain't gotta
You're not
say it.
supposed to say it. How you
Right.
know you got
Right.
whop?
Oh my god.
The
I,
nigga say it.
no call, no
That
show.
ain't whop. That's sweat. No call, no show.
The dick can't get hard.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
No
Can't
call,
get-
no
can't get
show.
it up.
Yep. Rip the raincoat.
Shit.
What's the condom?
What's the condom? Yeah.
Condom, man.
The pass off.
2-man game.
Train choo choo.
The young people call it a 2-man now.
Not the two,
I
man.
did see that.
Yeah,
The
no,
two man. The two man. Got them up out the paint.
Gotta made him nut quick.
Bust off. Got them out the panties?
What's the answer, Eve?
Got them out the paint quick.
No. Got them up out the paint. And then bad sex.
What?
Yeah. And then bad sex. The end
balls?
of bad sex. Got them up out
No,
the paint.
she's saying it was a bad sexual experience.
Yeah, bad sexual experience.
Oh, bust off in the bathroom?
You just said random shit now.
No, I'm saying though, like if the shit was bad and you can't bust, you just go in the bathroom and take off.
No, got up out the paint. Like,
Right, you
okay,
got 'em up
so
outta here. Get
they
the
was
fuck
in
out.
the paint.
Right.
They got up out of because the shit was bad.
All right.
So
Did
yeah,
they
I mean,
finish?
now
Who gives
you
a
have to
fuck?
be mindful that I didn't make these up. This is just what people say in their lingo and their sex talk, all of that. Okay.
I miss sex talk.
Entering muddy waters.
Running a red
I
light.
can't think. I miss sex talk.
Oh, ass.
I'm sad.
Money in red waters.
No.
Muddy waters is ass.
Enter muddy water. Right, but what is it?
Fucking an ass.
Okay. But he said, I just wanted him to say that. I just heard ass. I just kept hearing ass. You know?
You think he's scared to say it? He got a thing.
He just kept saying ass. It's the ass. Okay.
Muddy waters, ew.
We all know this one. Clapping cheeks.
Smacking that ass.
And from the back. Yeah, that's a John.
All right. Share with the class.
Party.
Party.
Party
kind of
already.
party?
Menage a trois. Little
Birthday party.
little threesome.
More than
birthday.
Gangbang.
Yeah. Squadron. 100-man squadron.
Yeah, a gangbang. joint.
Orgy.
Orgy.
Okay, yes.
That's white people terms. I'm
Yes,
black.
Orgy. What you say? What was it, dude? 21 Squadron.
Yeah, I said 100-man squadron.
100-man Squadron.
On one John?
Yeah. I'll be watching those pornos. I've seen that porn before.
That's crazy as shit.
Oh my
They
God.
be taking it.
Major bust offs in you.
She be rocking.
The Uzi.
What's the Uzi?
Squirt. Squirter.
She don't like this.
Uzi? What's the Uzi?
Say
Head?
the Uzi.
Head?
Oh,
Oh, she a vibrator?
no, you busting off like a jaw.
Oh, you giving her facials?
Not
Maybe
facials,
facials
but
on the stomach.
Yeah,
and
you just busting
shooting
off.
cum
Yeah,
on her. On the
yeah.
chick. Shot up the club.
Bust inside her.
Bust inside, yeah.
Ah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, that's from
I know, I did
1975.
I
Man,
did
actually got the
give
bitch
some
pregnant
that
or
is
something.
well known and then others that are not too known. But you could figure them out.
Yeah, that's from 1975.
A chode.
What the fuck? She choked on your dick?
No. No, it does have something to do with the dick. Don't be
Right.
trying to cheat.
The mushroom dick?
I can't
The
say
mushroom
nothing about
dick.
that. Ew, what's the mushroom dick?
It's I can't even
short,
say
thick
because that's
dick.
I can't even say because it's gonna be a pause.
No
I can't even
A little
say.
white man
No
joint?
Diddy.
No, we don't say no Diddy on this cast.
My bad.
I can't say it though
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's a
Christian
pause.
said, "Don't say no Diddy. Pick a side." Yes, a short, thick dick. That's what a chode is.
Y'all
Sorry,
like that?
guys.
I can't say
Y'all
no.
like them Jones?
Who fucking likes a short, thick dick?
I
Y'all
can't.
say that don't matter.
He said the
size.
mushroom dick, and
It's
that
the
is
motion in the
explain-
ocean and all that. wild
I
work.
can't say nothing because
No
this
thanks,
is
never said
violation.
that. Not over here. Paint the town.
Spraying up.
Yeah. Give her a mustache, John.
Spray up the whole
Paint.
scene.
Oh, Bloody Mary.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Period
Red,
sex.
period sex.
That's a bad name.
The town red.
Tip
What did
drill.
you say?
I ain't want to
Red
say
light.
red. Oh, run a red light. Yeah, but everybody know to run a red light. But that's another one they say is paint the town.
Titty work.
Tip girls, titty work?
Ain't it?
Tip drill is not titty work.
Right.
What's tip drill? Ass work? Swiping the ass?
Tip
Oh,
drill.
head. Head on the knob. Head on the head.
Not head on
Head.
head.
Sucking that-
What the fuck? This nigga just blurred
Oh,
out
I'm
shit.
saying, ain't it? Sucking the head. Ain't it tip drill?
Why does tip drill? I think tip drill should be if she's
just-
doing a squat joint. If she's
Just
posed
on the
up.
tip.
Yeah.
And so it could be
Them
tip
knees
drill.
ain't that fucking good over here. Like, come on.
Well, that's the tip drill, or that could be when he's just entering the tip, he's teasing with just the tip. So it
That
could be.
is a thing.
That is a rope.
That is a thing. You saw this.
Yeah, punch it.
What?
Beat the
I
little
was
man
doing the
up.
jaw. Oh, yeah.
man up on
See,
the
now
board.
do what I'm talking about.
Beat the little man up with your
Right.
head.
I can't.
Smack that motherfucker.
Beat the little man up. It sounds wild, though.
Whip his little ass.
I cannot. I cannot. Y'all are wildin'. the
Episode
fuck
182
out.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Slurp the snooty.
Did she swallow the cum?
Swallow the boy.
No.
What is it?
The snooty.
Slurp the snooty.
What, spit in her mouth?
No, slurp the snooty. And I got this from one of
on her
our
clit?
members.
Suck on her clit?
The snooty. Somebody said that in our fucking congregation?
Look at his face.
This is a word from one of our congregations. Slurp the snooty is eat the box. Snooty,
Who fucking said that?
snootiest
Eat
pussy.
the box.
Eat the box of snurk.
Yeah, who the
Snooty.
Why can't it just be eat the,
Yeah, I
eat the
mean,
box or
Slurp.
I'm hungry. How about that?
play in the
Text
seashore?
us tomorrow.
Oh, Steph said it.
I can't. Tez, you ain't say that, Tez. Don't do that.
What you 99 years old boy?
Don't do that.
Stomp the yard.
Beat that motherfucker up.
Stop that bitch.
Yeah, choke the out with your feet.
Choke the out with your feet.
No, stomp the yard. You pound town.
Pound town, sexy
Pound
red.
town.
Okay.
Hell.
Sexy red.
All right, milkshake to the yard.
Khalees. Khalees. Come up. What is it called?
Cause he turned it out. Milkshake.
Milkshake. Yeah, but what y'all do when y'all do that? Sucking the dick and busting, right?
Swallowing.
Swallowing.
Yeah, but that's not what it is.
What is it?
What is she talking about when she say milkshake? Her milkshake, right?
Her cooch.
A cooch.
Okay, what about her? Could you see me gyrating?
Yeah, like you heard the song playing in your head
My
and shit.
milkshake, babe. All right, yeah, but what about her cooch?
It's
What's
wet.
a milkshake? It's thick and creamy, right?
Yeah. That's, cream pie?
Yeah, creamy box.
Creamy box.
Milkshake to the yard.
I mean,
All right,
yeah, I like
milkshake to the yard. It's creamy box.
that. Outside the cream.
Yes, yes. That's all right. And this is going to be our final. That was 20.
All right.
That was
Hey,
20 of the,
hey,
the
creams.
sex lingos.
Hey,
The guys
creams.
got it.
Hey, creams.
Hey, creams. But that's my question. That's going to take us out before you guys pick the winner.
All right.
Cream or squirt? Which do you prefer?
Oh shit.
Cream or squirt? Which do you prefer? And maybe even tell us a little bit of like why. What is it?
Can't choose.
He over here.
I'm going.
Over here looking like a little fiend and shit.
I'm going into convulsions right now.
Eating it?
What?
You ain't cream pie and then eating it.
No, she's creaming.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like y'all eating the cream pie now.
Well, you saying y'all?
Cream pie?
I like the squirt. I like that.
You don't like the cream pie?
I much rather had a squirt because it's like, oh shit, that shit punching the shit out my stomach when it's coming out, and it's got the bed wet. Oh shit, she about to land that. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know, but it's something about that little.
you like that white cream that come out? You on your joint?
Something about that. Have a flashback.
He talking about because he was like, whoa.
I'm a squirt guy. I like the squirt.
Squirt and T can't
Damn, I
choose.
love them
You
all.
gotta choose
I love
one.
them all. I love them all. All
gotta
right, if
choose.
I gotta choose one, I'm gonna go with squirt just because the aesthetics is better.
It's a motherfucker. Ain't it?
Facts.
So what about the sound aesthetics for cream? Like for the creamers, like the macaroni sound.
Oh,
But
take
that-
it back.
Like the
Team
macaroni
cream.
sound,
Team cream.
The
Team-
feel, the
But-
thickness.
Team cream.
Fucking squirt got a sound too. You can
It
hear
ain't
it.
the
Oh
same.
yeah, the squirt got a sound,
the
but
same.
that's
Ain't
as
the
it's
same.
coming out during the sex.
Cut it out. It is the same. Look, nothing's better than the mac and cheese. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I get in trouble for the mac and cheese all the time. Because
mac and cheese
I
is
be purposely like fucking with it.
Mac and cheese is amazing, but the squirt for me is
It's
just,
just
a visual.
a visual,
you know what I mean?
yeah, take you
Ooh,
there.
Body convulsing and shit. While they, you know what I mean, because they bodies shake harder after the squirt come out. Like it's like a delay react. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but the mac and cheese is,
Mac and cheese is definitely a mac and cheese.
bro.
I love mac and cheese. I always
I be
Yeah.
dancing in
Not
the mac and cheese. I dance with mac and cheese, man.
Yeah, this was a whole crazy segment.
Yes.
We went all different kind of places.
I know we did, and it was good. That's why I said it was an XL erotic zone tonight. We have 9 people. Okay, we have 9 people that entered.
Shout out to the
into
kanji,
comments.
man.
Yes, shout out to the kanji. Shout out to the S
Go
gang.
get y'all some, man.
Yes.
What's the numbers?
Don't be a
The
companion.
numbers 1 through 9. So this is what we're going to do. Since we got both of you guys here, I am thinking of a number from 1 to 20.
Hold on.
Whoever is the closest will get to pick our winner.
Why is now pulling out his phone and cheating shit?
Siri, do a drawing between 1 and 9.
I can't.
She came up with.
Siri ain't fucking with you, dog.
come up with?
Siri said, I don't know.
Oh, we're not gonna have Siri pick
All right,
it.
we ain't
Okay,
gonna have her.
so I'm thinking of a number 1 through. I'm surprised Siri picked it. Go ahead, Siri, do
Siri
that.
doing
All
some
right,
shit.
I'm thinking of a number 1 through 20.
You know, some shit pack.
Y'all pick my number. I know which number I'm thinking. Y'all pick it. Whoever gets close.
14.
8.
No,
What was it?
my number was 19.
That's a whack ass number.
No, it's how is my number whack?
19 is a whack ass number. Whoever was like, yo, give me number 19. Not never.
Who says give me number 8?
First of all, don't disrespect. That's Kobe Bean.
Oh, that's Kobe Bean, number 8. And why did you pick 14?
I don't know.
Oh my God, I
Shit, it
can't.
sounded good. My eight, one of my lucky numbers.
Right.
Porn date.
I got you. All right, now pick the number 1 through 9.
6.
6. Let's see. Dun 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 dun.
Who is the lucky winner? Who is the lucky winner? Who is the lucky winner?
No, Gloria Clayton.
Shout out to Gloria Clayton.
Shout
out
out
to
to
GC.
Miss Clayton.
Shout out to all the members who participated.
Yes.
We appreciate.
Shout out to GC.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you guys for participating. I know it was kind of impromptu, and some people are going to be like, oh, I didn't see it, and I didn't get a chance to get in the chat, in the comment. But Gloria, make sure you send me your information so that.
We
Information.
got
Yes.
addresses already for all the top men.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's right.
Information.
But still touch base with me so that, you know.
You can get your little sexy gift.
Give us
Yes,
the
you can get your
information.
little sexy
Give us
gift
the
and all of
information.
that. Yes. No.
Give us the information. All right, I got a quick question. Ish, do girls like the circle? I gotta make sure I say this right before we get in trouble.
I cannot.
As you know, we can't even buy breakfast now. Now, do girls like during sex? Do girls like the circle motion on their clit?
Rubbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Or-
Mr. DJ. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Solid.
Solid.
Yep.
Congratulations, ladies.
Not congratulations. You know what?
I'm a scratch on that jump.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. DJ. Yes, girls, and you can DJ on yourself too.
That's a lie.
Facts, huh?
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Why can't they?
That they too late. 10
Oh my God, I can't.
years.
No.
Yes.
Going in 60 seconds. Take us
Going in 60
take us
seconds,
up
I
out of
told
here.
y'all.
Going in 10 years.
Going in 60 seconds. This nigga's still on the
This shit is off the hook tonight, yo.
Going in 10 years.
I can't.
Go ahead now.
I told y'all going in 60 seconds kind of changed a little bit, and it's going to be to make it make sense segment. So we're going to make it make sense a little bit. And somebody asked me for us to definitely touch on this. And this might be a trigger for some. And it might be a trigger for somebody that's close to us that's sitting on the panel. But they ask it because they need some help with it. Are we ever the same or better after the loss of a loved one? What's your thoughts? This is kind of a tough topic.
You don't
right
gotta answer. I'll answer.
now. Are we ever the same or better after the loss of a loved one?
Nigga, no. Just like that. Nigga, no. Who the fuck trying to bring us down that we just had right? So, man, the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
like, I'm on
check right
that.
out on that.
Yeah.
We're going to
'cause I don't
discuss
even wanna
that.
take
You know what?
that.
We're going to discuss it at another time. I know we said we'd like to discuss some of the congregation's topics. We're going to definitely touch that at a later time. It's just not the right time right now for it. But what is the right time is another intimate conversations is coming at y'all real soon.
That's a fact, though.
We just had the erotic zone this week. Make it make sense. It's in production. Please don't go nowhere. We definitely got another one for y'all. Season 2 is coming. And as we transition now into these summer months, again, being cognizant of your surroundings, being totally aware of what's going on in front of you, next to you, and behind you is imperative because people are starting to come outside, which means the people that come outside don't always mean well. And we just want you to stay safe. We want you to stay vigilant and stay alive. Also, please educate your kids, grandkids, godkids, kids, people that you watch over, who you love. make sure you're educating them to not just be so friendly with everybody. You know, I see people doing TikToks on the streets now, and kids are interacting with adults that they don't even know, and they're being snatched and taken. So, just be mindful of warning your kids that not everybody has their best interests at heart, and just be prepared and do your due diligence to making sure, that they come home, that they come home the same way that they left. Other than that, we out of here, man. We had a great show tonight. I know we started off on the dark side, but it's always good to start dark but come towards the light. And that's what we try to bring to y'all each and every week, where everything ain't always going to be peaches and cream, but it's all about what you do with those ingredients to help make the best concoction for you that tastes right, or that's going to be best for your body. We don't try to put our opinions on nobody. We don't try to make it make sense of what we're talking about. We just want y'all to enjoy, the conversation that we have. And we got some experience, so we know what we're talking about a lot of the time.
I got a lot of experience.
So we're not saying
Hey, Levy.
we're not saying we the end all be all, but we also we are human beings with our own opinions and our own minds. And for anybody to try to censor that is disrespectful. That's why we named this show Uncensored Minds. We are uncensored minds. We have our own minds, our own thought patterns, and so do you. Your opinions matter. Our opinions matter. That's why we're here. So continue to keep supporting us. Like, share, comment. Continue to keep sharing it, outside of your circle, inside of your circle, around your circle, and everything like that. And to the person who thinks that being 43, not a child, and unmarried, I thank you and applaud you for even watching this, right? You don't know me from a can of paint, but I thank you and I appreciate you for supporting the three of us. It keeps us going on. And your question helped bring in the first topic of the set. So thank you again for all the people out there. We appreciate y'all. What's y'all quick spin of the day?
So I think.
What's the little word for the night?
I think at
Message
some
for the
point-
week.
Yeah, the message for the week. I think at some point we're gonna have to stop addressing the nonsense.
Yeah.
It's becoming redundant. I be getting aggy. I'm sorry.
Nonsense.
Uncensored minds, right?
Nonsense.
Means we are uncensored. That is what it is.
No
As
nonsense.
T eloquently states every fucking week, exit stage left. Get with it or get lost.
Watch Good Morning America.
Okay. Yeah, get with it or get lost. But my word for the week, May is masturbation month. I did do a post on that. So make sure
Hold
that
up.
you get in some good
So
masturbation.
you are a resident legalologist here. You are a resident sex freak, John.
That was a wild
So
transition.
we learned, right, that masturbation. We learned this as children and kids that were young, that masturbation will cross our eyes and make us permanently blind. Is that why you wear glasses?
I cannot. Masturbation made each blind.
Could be. I mean, shit.
So debunk the claim. Like,
Could be. But on some real shit, no. Masturbation is definitely nice. It definitely could help you get in tune with your body. It could help you get prepared and to know what you like when you get with your partner. So definitely partake in it. Now, you don't have to overdo it. Some people, can go a tad bit too far with masturbation, etc. Don't let it, overcome and take over you completely, but definitely indulge in it every now and again to a healthy extent. Know yourself, get to know yourself, learn yourself. Motherfuckers be like, I know my body. Yeah, right. You don't. Because if you did, then maybe you wouldn't have, some problems in the sex areas that you guys I be hearing about. So.
What's the best skin treatment for these people out here? What can they use for skin treatments?
Spermicide.
Yes, sir.
Spermicide. See, you is
what they
on a
say.
natural high. You ain't even been drinking.
I'm saying.
Taylor Port has not been in the
They
picture,
said the,
but
they
you
said the
is.
vitamin D is a good.
I am a natural lover. I'm not a companion. Y'all sit on that companion fence, man.
can't.
I want to do some fucking.
I
Y'all can
can't.
play these games if y'all want to.
So you
I
know how they
can't.
blamed him last week for the suck my dick. John is gonna be.
I can't.
Oh, you. If you ain't 10 years, you can't fuck. You know?
I can't.
That's what I was about to say. You know what my message for the week is? 10 years.
That's it.
Don't come to you 10 years out the game.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So you retired at 10 years, though. You've been out the game for 10 years. You retired. Game over.
I cannot.
Game over. And so as we wrap this up, I just want to ask y'all. So, like, look at your life right now, right? Like, could you just like imagine yourself like where you are right here, right now, never having sex again?
Fuck it up. End of this fucking show. What kind of dumbass question? No, that's not a dumbass question. I take that back. But no, realistically, fuck no. I don't even want to think about it. That is a fucking thought unseen, unheard.
We're going to 10 years.
So listen, no, I say that to say this, man. I know I joke a lot and I talk about it a lot, but what I'm saying is have sex while you can. Because you ain't gonna be able to.
Promise.
Right?
See, was that even a real question? Were you being facetious?
I'm being serious.
Because I know you cannot ever think of not having sex no more.
Exactly, but the 10 years. Like, this is what I'm saying.
People in the
You
comments
play
that-
too
but
much.
we got
I'm
people
not
in the-
playing.
No, we got congregation members that said they ain't did nothing in the past 10.
What I'm saying is I ain't saying you gotta go fuck everybody, but fuck somebody. Cause this is what I'm talking about. Episode over because y'all know how fucking act. I'm trying to be serious here.
No, but the reason that I'm laughing because T, you've been silly, jokey all night, and I can't tell the difference right now.
My point was before each rudely interrupted with her inconsiderate, non-loyal, unrespectful ass.
All the fucking drums.
My point was have sex while you can because it's not promised that you'll be able to. So you're going to wake up and look up and be like, damn, it's been 10 years.
Y'all hold it smaller.
See, this is what the fuck I'm saying. But when I do it, I'm disloyal.
Y'all hold
You know
like your
what?
ears.
Bust right out laughing. I've been laughing with this nigga all night. I can't. Episode 181, y'all. This has been Off the Hook. We
don't be
appreciate
like
y'all
Lucille.
rocking with us.
Don't pick the wrong nigga like Lucille.
Don't give out that lazy side booty like Lucille. Fucking Lucille, her lazy ass side booty. But we out of here, people. Episode 181, Uncensored Minds, the world's greatest conversation. Deuces.